Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons & Dragons, your ear-watching Dice & Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
I'm David Wong. I play Nines, the Tasaxi Bard. Unless I did that before. I don't think I did that one, though.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm. I'm Nicole Bates, and I play Soria, the Changeling Druid. I don't have an instrument with changelings.
Yeah. I'm Greg, and I'm playing Ulseth Relpa, Furbog Fighter, and I don't have any bad pun either.
What about good ones? Do you have any
maybe
good
a
ones?
Furbugle?
No.
I kind of like a for Buglehorn. I kind of like that. I'm Alexis Bates. I am your trusty dungeon mistress. And I don't have any clever instrument-based things, so actually...
you could be a
Wong,
bass drum.
You're the odd one out.
But if you want to see something clever, go to our Patreon at patreon.com/DiceAndDungeons.
Why are you raising the bar that high?
If you want to see something moderately interesting, go to patreon.com/DiceAndDungeons. Where at all sorts of tiers, there's a variety of rewards, including our improv sessions, which are mildly interesting. We also have DM notes. What? I'm selling this really well, aren't I?
How interesting are the DM notes?
Those are sort of interesting.
Pretty interesting.
The DM notes are pretty interesting, actually.
Yeah.
So check it out at patreon.com/DiceAndDungeons.
Perfect. Well done. The truth in advertising.
Know what else is true?
What?
That Geekified is a tabletop gaming store out of Vinton, Iowa, that you're going to continue the ad read for.
The place that does in-person and online orders?
It does in-person and online. I think they also, if you go to their Facebook page, can see that they do live auctions.
Auctions?
Yes.
Like it's an online auction on their Discord channels? Or just on their Facebook? Where you can find them at both places.
You can find them both locations.
Yes, Facebook and Discord, the only two places on the internet.
You can also find them at their website, Vinton, Iowa.
Oh, 3 places.
No, I think it's still Facebook.
Is it mostly?
It's Facebook.
It's mostly Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't do this read.
Thank you, Geekified.
I'm glad you're paying for this.
Sorry. And with that, Dungeoneers,
Let's roll.
Last week on Dice & Dungeons, their time spent in Halscombe had proven to be quite fruitful. Nines emerged with a slightly bit more well-known performing record than before, especially after embracing his skill and creating his own band. Holwyn gifted an extremely rare and powerful cloak to Ulseth, a cloak of fire immunity. And Soria, she got mad at a teenager. They now have made their way to the outskirts of Allyradyll,
We've all grown as people this trip.
the capital of Costyria, which is where we rejoin them as they set up camp deep in the woods, several miles from the city itself. Midnight Brunch, staying on task, has stayed behind as the divorcees have gone on a secret reconnaissance mission into the city.
Sorry, are we deep enough into the woods to set up camp?
Have we not set up camp yet?
We're in the process of doing it.
Oh, we already set
I
up.
mean, you're
confused.
mostly set up.
Okay.
Yeah.
The tent set up. I know
So,
that.
yeah, I set up the tent.
There's more than just your tent to set
Yeah.
up.
Oh.
Because, you have this bus that you're
The
traveling with.
Serpentis 6.
There's the Serpentis 6. You've got the driver. Preal is still here. So there's other things going
Can
on.
I get everyone to be all of these things within a 30-foot sphere?
It'll be cramped.
That I don't think you could fit all of it in a 30-foot sphere and have like it be usable, really. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
basically, you could play Tetris and fit it all in there, but getting
Well-
in and out or accessing anything would be
How
extremely
about
difficult.
everything except the carriage?
The not a bus.
The stuff that currently exists, yes, you wouldn't be able to fit the Divorcee's tent, but they haven't set theirs up because
Right.
they're out tonight.
All right.
They're not here.
Well, I'll get the Serpentis 6 and Preal to set up their tents near ours, and I'm going to use my Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow to create it's an invisible sphere that gives us a bonus to stealth and perception checks, and light from open flames can't be seen from outside of it.
So we
Oh.
can make a really big
we
bonfire.
can. Let's build a fire.
So
Yeah. Let's build a fire. Let's do it.
I make a fire to cook dinner.
You have a magic frying pan that can cook dinner.
Yeah, but I'm making more than just like one thing. There's a lot of people here.
Do we have to start making rice and beans again?
No. I need potatoes. I need.
It's the mashed potatoes just coming out.
That's not how they come out. You know this.
Well, they do if they come out like out of a packet.
I need apples. I need butter. I need salad greens and mandarins, and I should be able to cover the rest.
Okay, I make those, and what's the sound that makes when all that comes out at once?
Two.
Patooey!
There you go. So we're gonna start
I got a
off.
knife patooey!
We're gonna
A ratatouille.
we're gonna start off with a nice light salad with mandarin orange slices on it. In a light vinaigrette. Then for the main
Crispy
course,
vegetables.
I'm gonna make us potato pancakes with applesauce and sour cream on the sides as options. And then for dessert, I'm gonna make spice cake from the original recipe, but I'm gonna add a buttercream frosting.
Do you think that's gonna
Sacrilege.
Be better? We'll fight anyone that disagrees.
Are there any?
with it.
There's no halflings or gnomes here from wherever, Pintyvale
And Linvin.
and Lindvin, so we're fine.
Did you ask them that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We do that.
I eat.
So
I'm eating.
I make dinner for everyone.
This cake is exceptionally good.
Is it?
Yeah. May I have some more, please?
No.
May I have some more, please?
Fine.
Thank you.
How big is the cake?
Smaller than it was.
I use the there's an oven technically inside the tent that comes with a wood burning oven. So I don't know, maybe that big.
Oh, we got some nice stuff.
Yeah, you've been cramming a lot in that tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that giant fist.
Several
Correct.
bunk beds
Yeah.
from the palace, a harp.
Yeah, the harp we stole from the.
I'd forgotten about the
palace.
bunk beds from the palace. Yes, you do have the bunk beds.
I
How
have
many,
a lot of.
how many coat racks are in there?
There's like 1 or 2 or 3, something like that. I have a bunch of fancy paintings hung up inside the tent. I have some. Let's see, what were they? I have Penny the mechanical horse.
We sold that. Yeah.
The paintings, I have the pasture by Lamb Doll. I have 25 pounds of dragon poop in a box.
I ride on the horse.
Does it say
30 foot-
dragon poop on the box, or is it just
It's,
unlabeled?
I don't know, it's from those bug guys that we met. I think it's unlabeled. But I
We
do
should label
have
it.
5 sad braying donkey figures set up.
That's the most important thing.
A 30-foot plush snake with a BFF necklace on it. all sorts of stuff. It's
We
pretty
had
great.
a house that we could have put a lot of stuff in.
It's being fixed. I have signs that I'm waiting to put up in our house, like this sign that says burn room on it. I was going to put on your door because it's the burn room.
Yeah, it's because whoever reads it sucks.
Yeah. There's the under house, which I was going to put on the basement, going down to the basement. But then I think I have one that says Stinky's Lair or something like that, and I was going to put that on the bathroom.
It is good to have a plan for signs.
Yeah. Stinky is in-out sign. That's what it was. So it had like an in-out. So put that on the door, and then you know if someone's in the bathroom or not. If the Stinky's in
Why is
there.
everyone looking at me when we talk about using the bathroom
You know why.
and then using signs properly?
Okay, after dinner, I go out to the forest to use the bathroom.
Do you put up the sign?
No.
Then how do
Do
we
you
know?
take it with you?
No, it's in my bag.
Good.
What is...
Doesn't a bus have a bathroom?
You mean not a bus?
Oh yeah, does the carriage have a bathroom?
I don't remember if we went over that before, but I'm gonna say no.
No.
Why, we're supposed to be in it a long time.
Yeah.
And we're in
Actually,
a hurry.
you're supposed to be in it for like a very short time to cover a long distance. That's why it's so special.
Well, what did I
You
miss?
set up your screamy stick, I remember.
Oh yeah, you did set up your screamy stick.
Yes, the screaming stick is somewhere,
In the middle-ish?
like on the outskirts.
Out
like,
there somewhere, like on a path.
like towards the road is where
Okay.
it is.
When I make the potato pancakes, I do use my fervent spatula.
Oh, sure, of course.
So
Why
I
wouldn't
can
you?
flip them perfectly.
The one that you got for saving the rec center.
Yeah.
You didn't save the rec center. You
I-
had a competition with a cook at a military fortification about who could make the best omelet.
Yeah,
And
but
we
I
won.
feel like I saved
Yeah,
the
we
Rex.
did.
All right. Well,
So,
who's what's the
What's the
watch
order of
We
watching?
we have the Serpentis 6 here as well. And Prael, are you any good at watching?
No, I'm not.
Are you good at
Oh, that's a
sleeping?
great thing. I'm not good at it.
I'm actually not that good at sleeping either.
It turns out I'm not good at watching.
I think
either.
there are 6 Serpentis in the 6, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so each one will take a 2-hour shift.
You guys are team players, right?
Yeah, thank you for watching.
You're the best.
Good night.
Okay. Yeah, Stu says, "Hey guys, I got it. I got it just like always." Sets up, just looking around now.
Do they have something to drink or?
Oh yeah, the Stu's got like a big Holwyn-sized, like thermal tumbler kind of thing with one of those like bendy straws. You know, that
starting-
big old handle. There's like,
I'm starting to feel like giant drink canisters are like normal size here in
starting
this
to be,
world.
Was there like some guy who's like, if you just order a giant sized drink, you save so much money because it's just the same price for everyone. They just give you different sized drinks.
Yeah.
Is that what it's like here?
no.
We already established that there's different doors. Sizes.
Yeah, if we get like an ogre drink, does it cost the same as like a gnome drink?
No.
Oh.
Ogres.
How was a scale at?
We need
I
to.
mean, roughly with body size. You know?
That seems unfair. Just because you're bigger, you have to drink. You have to pay more for your drink.
That does seem unfair.
That is unfair. We should start a revolution.
Oh, we haven't
mean,
done that in a very
You don't
Less press
have
to
to
big
have
YZ.
the larger drink.
but what if it's more fun?
Because
I mean, if they want it, they get it.
All right. Well,
Okay, we
The,
all
the
know.
difference in this world
I would have
is
complimented Stu on his watching, but I fell asleep.
the difference in this world is that Unlike our own, where beverages are basically where all restaurants and entertainment places make their actual profit from. In this world, they charge a little bit more for the entertainment and stuff that comes around the events where you get drinks like this at, or a little bit more for the food, so they can make a profit off of that, and they charge fairer prices for the drinks.
Fair prices for drinks. This is a fantasy world. Well, I'm off to bed.
Hey, Stu!
Yeah.
Do you have like a good stew recipe? Or is every recipe you do a stew recipe?
Haha, I see what you did there. And Stu busts out a couple of drumsticks.
Do you
Yeah.
know?
And he hits like a little bit of metal on his armor. So like there's a stump nearby. Tink.
Now I'm just imagining there's a bard with like a drum armor. It's the most annoying bard in the world because he has those sticks that like the drums that go off whenever you walk, and he just never takes it off.
And every time you hit them, it's like...
Sure. There's definitely a bard like that.
Oh, we're gonna find him. Great.
Yeah,
He's gonna
100%.
exist now.
in this town.
So
Wait, we listen for it.
the 5 other members of the Serpentis 6 head to bed. Stu, drinking what you think is probably coffee. Just sitting there and watch. And y'all head to bed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Did we do training and stuff?
I think we
Yes.
rolled.
We did that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Previously, yeah.
So
I don't know, wake up in the middle of the night just to watch Stu. Has he changed position at all?
Yeah.
It's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, just like 3 a.m. He's just
So
I
you-
can see him because I have night vision.
So
Dark vision.
So what-
No,
you set
I
yourself-
stole your goggles when you weren't looking.
you set yourself like a little alarm and wake up.
A little alarm. Set a very loud alarm to make sure I get up. I'm a very.
Fine. Oh. We're in the same tent, you know.
You could have went to a different tent.
It's my tent.
Then why do I live here?
Why are you living here?
I don't know
I
why.
didn't say that. I'm still sleeping.
Are you a deep sleeper? Like we have to like. rock you back
I'll
and
check
forth?
on Stu
Yep, I'm
too,
still
since
sleeping.
I've been woken up.
Okay.
I didn't wake up.
Is it like does my alarm? Can I set my like custom ringtones for alarms?
Custom ring. Sure. Why not? Yeah.
Magic.
It's magic. So.
You can make the alarm one of your songs.
Oh, that's great. I'm not going to do that because otherwise I'll hate my own songs.
I like your wake up song where you just go, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
That's very much like most songs are. But you have to go, yeah, la, 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 too. You know, just to add some lyrics to it.
Yeah,
nonsense.
yeah.
Wake up, wake up,
La,
wake up.
la,
So what
la,
do we
la,
find
la.
Stu doing?
Wake up, you stupid person who's still sleeping in their bed.
That's way too many words.
It's way
Wake
too
up, wake up, wake
complicated
up,
for
wake up,
nines.
wake up, wake
They're
up.
not lyrics though. It's just you
That's like,
telling yourself.
is that the voice version that came out after Nines released his version?
Yeah, he struck a deal with like, I don't know, some alarm company, and they made like a nines.
That makes sense.
No, nines. A voice alarm clock.
No, it'd be unfair for him to steal.
And
my
it's
image.
shaped like a badger.
But is it going to stay a badger when I break this curse?
We
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
it doesn't look necessarily like you.
It's just a
It's just
badger.
shaped like a badger so that people are constantly hitting a badger when they wake up.
So, what's Stu doing?
Stu's not there.
Stu, where are you? Is the fire still going?
No response.
I
Well, the screamy stick didn't.
look
go off.
around with perception.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll help.
That was a bad roll.
I got a 15.
I also got a 15
I rolled a 9, so does that give me any bonuses?
because it's on brand.
Yes, on brand.
So you got a 15 and you got a 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Combined, we got 15
30.
because that's how that works.
You don't see anything. I mean, Stu's not there, which is in and of itself a little off-putting since he was going to.
I'll peek my head in the Serpentis tent and see if he went to sleep. Is his mug sitting around anywhere?
No.
The
Okay.
mug's gone.
I'll
You
look
can't
for
hide that.
tracks.
Okay.
Hey, Nines.
What?
Stu's disappeared. Why don't you wake up Ulseth and the others while I look for tracks?
Okay, I wake everybody up.
As you start looking around,
Wake up! Stu's gone! I think!
Who's Stu?
The guy that was drinking all the coffee!
Oh.
I go look to see.
As you start looking
are
around-
are the Serpentis 5 still there?
Wow, you've written Stu off fast.
No, the other 5, the ones who were.
wow.
It's 5.
He's probably just using the bathroom.
What's that? You mean the woods?
Yeah.
While you're out looking around for Stu, you hear a twig snap behind you.
Okay, I try and identify what made the noise.
It's pretty easy because right behind you, there is basically a huge dire crab. And
In the woods?
and it's rearing up and like clicking at you with its claws.
Do I get an action
And-
of any sort?
And roll for initiative.
What?
And I gotta set up the play map. So give me a second here, and we'll be right
I
back.
got a 1.
And we're back. To us, that took a minute because I wanted them to be totally surprised, but to you, through the magic of editing, that was just a moment. So, before we left off and made that cut, Soria, you rolled a 1 on your initiative for a total of
2.
All right. And the rest of you rolled initiative, so let's go with 9s.
I got a 22.
Oh, very nice.
Why are we rolling initiative? The background's not red, so we shouldn't be in combat.
Oh, you're not yet.
Oh, good.
Ulseth,
15.
wonderful. Holwyn rolled an 8.
Nice.
So now you're in combat. See? Now you're in combat.
Can you get those like really loud sound effects for like Final Fantasy IV had the loudest one where you're just like casually walking through and it's just like, like
Like when you're being attacked
Yeah,
by a
when you're
monster,
attacked,
random encounter.
Yeah, I'll look into that for the
not gonna look
for
into
the pleasure of our ear-watching audience.
yeah, scare the shit out of you.
So,
Do I go first?
You do go first. Yes.
So where's the?
Do I get a
where's-
surprise round?
No.
But I'm surprised.
Do I see the other 5 people that are allegedly here? 6 people? There should be 6
The
people.
Serpentis.
The
Are they out of
Serpentis
their
5.
tent?
plus,
The Serpentis, well, the remaining serpents are not out of their tent yet.
Are they getting
well,
grabbed?
lovely.
Do I
They
see?
stirring.
Do I see like dragonborn tail getting like slurped into the crab's mandibles?
No, you don't.
Oh. I'll start my turn by poking my. I assume it's the tent on the way to the crab where they're hanging.
Are you aware of the crab?
Where?
Did
who
you
are-
scream, tiger crab? Well, I did hear a twig in the forest
yeah.
break, so
we are
I am acutely
super
aware.
alert.
That there's a crab.
There's a crab.
We know that something gigantic and horrible is happening because we heard it.
I heard that. I'm like, crab!
I'm not sure if I was allowed the opportunity to shout.
Yeah, you can have a free action of shouting.
Okay.
And?
Oh. There's a giant crab.
What? Where? I don't see it!
I don't think I can carry a conversation.
So you have a pretty good idea of where the crab would be based on Soria's voice. So there you go. You're up first.
Oh, okay. I walk by that tent and I don't pop my head in real quick.
Like here?
Yeah, like is there people in that tent?
Yeah, there's a couple of the Serpentis 6 in there.
Guys, there's a crab!
What?
Big one. I think you're your friend. Anyway, I'm gonna go fight it. And I
Huh?
leave.
They bolt out of bed. They're starting to put on armor quickly.
Yeah,
And they're shouting and raising the alarm for the others now.
is Ulseth out of his armor in this case?
Do you sleep in it?
Sleep
So-
in full plate.
So here's
He's a weird guy.
Okay, I know for a fact that he doesn't sleep in his plate mail because if he did, he'd be dead by now because he would never get a good night's rest and the exhaustion points would pile up.
Maybe that's why he's so grouchy, though.
So, he definitely doesn't sleep in his armor. But here's a question, and I want you to answer this honestly. When Nines woke everyone up, which I didn't plan for, you just declared that you did it. Did you start putting your armor on?
Well, of course, anybody making that kind of noise, yelling, wake up, wake up, wake up, means that it's not good.
Okay, so I will say
He gets very angry every time I do that because usually there's not a monster to fight.
I'm gonna
It
say
is very annoying when you keep doing that.
that you'll need the rest of this round to finish putting your armor on, but you can draw your swords, turn on your flamey bits if you want, and then run out. But you'll need the rest of this round to put all of it on.
As your action, basically.
When I get around to it, Nines has to finish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, I go as close as I can to the crab, and do I get within 30 feet of it?
You are here. I'd say 5, 10. Yeah, you're like 25 feet from it.
All right. Can I
Yeah.
use Charm Monster on the...
I mean, you can certainly try.
I will try to charm the monster with, what do crabs like?
I don't know. Crab food,
Crab Rave?
crab apples.
So you're trying to lull the beast with music.
Yes.
It's pretty much just any creature, right? With Charm Monster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then sure, you can go ahead and try.
Because Charm Person wouldn't work, obviously.
Okay, it does say it has a 16 whiz save. It does say if you and your companions are fighting it, no blows have been exchanged yet.
Correct.
So does that count?
Yeah, you haven't struck it.
So I will attempt to charm it. It has to save at 16
Okay.
whiz.
You cast your spell, which I'm guessing you strum little crab rave music.
Yeah, a little Krabby Rave music.
Okay.
On the sax.
And you can feel the music reaching out through the magic, penetrating the crab's
Brain?
ears? Question mark.
Shell?
It feels the
It
rhythm.
feels-
In its
and-
soul.
And then you feel the music
Crabs don't
just
have
like
souls.
nullifying. And it just does not affect it.
What kind of... Who makes magic-proof crabs?
Nice tunes, Nines, but there's a giant crab here.
I was trying to, lure into an actual sense of security, because maybe we don't need to kill it. Hey, I'm not done. Stop it.
Still my turn.
My turn. I'm going to walk away from this.
You
if
used your full movement.
Well, I'll bonus action Zoria to be inspired
Thank
with
you.
crab.
Is that a D8 or
You weren't related to this crab, were you? Because is that a yes or a no?
You're not sure?
You don't have to speak with animals, though.
Well, I was hoping to charm it first. I didn't think it was block everything. Well, did a bonus action. I moved and did a magic spell. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. From out of the woods runs Stu. And Stu appears. Let's see, I'm gonna get Stu just a little bit more there.
He is going pretty. He had a lot of coffee.
Hi, Stu.
Yeah. There we go. Stu runs up, and Stu's out of breath. Assassins! Assassins!
No, this is a crab.
Assassins! And then pulls out his lute and goes. And
Is that the normal way to play lute? Like, am I even doing it wrong
Was
this
Stu
whole
saying
time?
a word?
I don't know.
Nines, you're inspired.
What? What the hell is this?
This always feels. I don't like it.
Oh, you didn't tell me you felt this good. Like, I should be charging you for this. This is bullshit. I've been giving this away for free.
Is that a D8 with Stu, or?
Yes, it's a D8 with Stu.
Can you turn the map on the screen?
Oh, yeah, that'd help. Thank you for reminding me. So,
Ooh, people can see what's happening.
yeah, wow,
Look at Stu. I like his.
Yeah, Stu is.
Stu is the cheerleader.
Very literally a cheerleader.
Yes, very literally the cheerleader for the Serpentis 6.
And apparently you too.
I'm not a cheerleader. I'm.
No, you've been cheered. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then Stu is going to. I've actually made like a whole character for Stu. And, it's a little.
Stu, what's your tragic backstory that's been written?
So, Stu is going to run up to that crab and
Tickle it with his pom-poms.
Stu's going to bring a pom-pom down on top of that
They're weighted pump.
and let's see if it hits.
What's
There's
I'm
actually
just
like
imagining-
maces underneath the pom-poms.
Now I'm just kind of imagining like that anime trope where they're like they get in a fight, it's evenly matched, and they're like, "I'm gonna take off my weighted armor now." And Stu's just like, "I'm gonna take off my weighted pom-poms now." Just drops them, they just like fall and create crater in the
In
earth.
fact,
Yeah.
he does hit, and you hear a boom as he brings down something heavy in the pom-pom on top and deals an amount of damage to that.
Why are you attacking a random animal?
Stu's a little out of breath at the moment.
I know.
So,
It doesn't mean I can't judge
that
him.
ends Stu's turn,
true.
and that's going to bring up Ulseth.
so?
You finished putting your
Finish
armor
putting my armor on. I draw my flame sword, my flame tongue long sword, and my short sword, which has some sort of cold damage enchant on it.
Yes.
And that takes like an action sort of thing.
Yes.
I use my bonus action to get into this. I think it's disruption, which means that if I have a successful strike, the next attack has advantage. Can I move?
You can move, yes.
Really?
No.
I thought it was the compromise was he had to.
put his armor on.
Yeah. I thought it was his
But
move in
does it-
action.
We'll take it.
He gets an action. No, or sorry, he used his action to finish putting his armor on.
Oh, okay.
And he can move.
Gotcha.
That's what he can do.
I'll move me toward the crab.
Crap.
And I yell out, "You who are a giant crab!"
I can understand.
You can understand me, yeah, because I talk with animals.
Maybe.
I can't understand them. If you leave us alone, we will leave you alone. Including Stu.
You're not sure what the reaction is, but you say that.
I do.
That the end of your turn, or do you want to
I've
use?
used up everything I can do.
Just want to make sure there's nothing else you want to.
Oh, there's more I'd want to do, but you
Okay.
won't let me.
At this point, it is now Hulwin's turn. So, Go ahead and move a whole one around.
Hillwin's gonna go towards that tree.
This tree?
The big one by the rock.
Okay.
And at least stop somewhere where they can get a clear shot at
Maybe
the
like
grabbly.
Yeah, that would be unobstructed.
that. Yeah.
And it's a crab. So lightning sounds good.
Yeah, it's a wet creature.
Yeah, wet. Is it wet? Is it actively wet right now?
It's salt
No.
water,
It's not
so
wet.
that'll
It's not
conduct
wet.
it.
It's
though.
not wet.
No, it
salty.
it is very clearly
But you
not wet.
Cook crabs with
At all.
fire.
Yes. So we know it might be weak to fire.
What's strong against the crab element?
Yes, the crab
Crabtanium.
Do we have? Do they have any arrows of crab slaying that's just lying around?
No arrows of crab slaying.
Just this arrow of crab resurrection.
I thought we used that.
It's a new one.
Well, we will. Bonus action.
Hunter's
Hunter's
mark?
mark on it.
Wow.
Yeah, got it.
That's the first time a ranger has ever done that.
Yeah, most don't know that's an ability. And we are going to try one lightning and one fire arrow. And the lightning arrow's
Okay.
first.
Sure.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
And then the second one is the fire arrow. And that is going to be a 25 to hit.
That one doesn't.
Goes wide.
I swear there was some battle system at some point where you did have to hit within a range for some obscure
Oh, I'm sure there is.
play structure.
Okay, so first one, 6 piercing,
Okay.
5 lightning.
Okay.
And the other one is going to be 10 piercing and 2 fire.
Just 2 fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and then let me do the hunter's mark.
Yep.
Because I'm remembering how everything works. And 7 combined hunter's mark.
Okay.
Nice job, Owen.
Holland looses 2 arrows, 2 different elements. They
Do you wanna
both
make the
find their
arrow
mark
switching
kind of
sound?
like between some of the plate bladed armor pieces, and the crab lets out this weird kind of gurgly, screamy,
It's just a lost crab, Owen. Leave it alone.
and rears up. Anything else you want Holland to do?
Cower.
Maybe a cool backflip.
Yeah, they do cool backflip, fire the 2 arrows, superhero landing. And then, like, that pose where they, like, look at the camera and, like, do the thumbs up and their eye twinkles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the eye twinkles. good.
Yeah.
And there's a sound effect. Ding.
Yes, that
And
is.
then they level up.
Okay. Now it's the crab's turn, and the crab, it's gonna go after Stu on this one, because, Stu's actually done something to it, unlike Sorio hasn't done anything to it.
Thanks for pointing out my ineptitude.
Well,
you
you're also
haven't
the
had a
last in
chance
the initiative order, so
Yeah.
First to see, last to act.
Yep.
that's 1. And okay, so apparently I have a bipolar die because it was a 1, then a 20.
Ah, 21.
I was
And-
rolling at disadvantage, right?
No. You're not going to pull that trick on me. So,
Stu's just
it
talking
misses
about
the first attack, but then grabs Stu with its big ol' claw, which
This is
deals...
where we watch Stu get sliced in half, and we learn that this campaign's going dark or something like.
Turns out crabs are the
Ooh.
real villain the entire time.
Yeah.
That, in bludgeoning damage alone, does 19 damage to Stu.
Oh, my.
And
And he's a bard, so...
Stu is now grappled within the claw.
This is not good. This crab Shiranoon is really nasty.
And the crab holding Stu
Scuttles.
I'm gonna move
Does Stu say, I'm in a pot of trouble now?
moves forward.
To threaten me.
Right up to you.
And it has a second claw.
Yeah, but
So it could just be carrying both of us around.
yeah, it could.
Is that preferable? I mean,
It
then
already
you
did to
you
it.
have a good chance to attack too.
Maybe. We'll see.
At this point, the Serpentis 6 are up out of their tents, and they start running. I'm not going to put them on the field. They start running that way
They're running away.
because there's about 8 to 10 more animals rushing the camp from that direction.
So they're
Did my
going to
screaming stick
engage
at least
that
go
side.
off when that happened?
Yeah, it did. It did go off when that happened.
So,
yeah.
so they know
Alarm.
to go in that direction for danger.
Yeah. So you have a, hey, there's a bad thing. Hey, there's a bad thing.
Is that
Hey, there's a
really?
bad thing.
Is that really how it sounds?
I'm just inferring from how nines would like.
Set it
Wait,
up.
I can record the message in there,
You
right?
could, yeah.
Yes.
come, go back to sleep.
Danger, protect nines!
So that happens. They all run off that way, and they're engaged in a larger combat
Congratulations.
off the
A
screen.
larger, more interesting combat.
with
Which none of you get to see. Huh.
there are, to give you some flavor, there's like owl bears coming in over there. It looks like there's maybe you're not 100% sure, but it looks like it's a giant eagle like flying down trying to grab. It's just kind of chaotic over there.
Is there a comically small rabbit like rushing at them?
Yeah, and then it turns into a
Smaller rabbit.
big bear.
The rabbit turns into a bear.
Yeah, a really big bear.
You find a horde of druids?
Yeah,
then-
does this look like wild shaping to me? I know I'm not able to do anything yet, but
Yeah, when you turned around
just
to
from
watch
observation.
that was 100% a wild shape. What you
Okay.
just saw.
so we're being attacked by druids. Nines, what did you do to the Agmar no down?
Put that over kind of behind Holwyn, about 20 or so.
Well, it explains all the stealthy giant animals.
Yeah, they come in as like mice or
Going.
I'm gonna
Bear
give a little
bugs.
perspective on Holwyn
twink.
and that. So that's what's going on with Holwyn over there. They
there's
are.
another crab.
There's another crab over there, and that crab just entered the battlefield. There is also. Oh, where did they? I thought I had them here. Oh well. So we're gonna go with the acrylic risers that I've got because I don't feel like digging them out. I thought I had.
They're right there.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
This is almost like relaxing painting with Dice and Dungeons, where someone goes off screen to find something.
Wow, when can you watch that?
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from sort of 10 until sort of 2.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
What kind of things do you paint there?
Minifigs, and on Wednesdays, a submarine.
You're still not done with that summary?
Still
Will you
not.
be done by the time this episode airs?
No.
All right.
Are you doing Porco Rosso next?
I have to get audience reaction. I pulled a couple of
Several.
other things out. Well, that's big.
Yeah. Because
There's a
bird.
a giant.
Bird.
there is a giant eagle. I don't think either cam can actually see that at the moment.
But it's
The
there.
other one, it's just off screen if you tilt it a little bit.
So, you can see those acrylic
I'm
risers.
sure it'll do
There's a
something.
giant eagle over there that has also just entered the battlefield by soaring down, and you hear it screaming. as it comes down in.
Ah!
That was not very good.
Yeah, I know.
Remember to make a short of that one.
Ah,
A giant eagle comes roaring into the battlefield screaming. Ah.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Soria, it's your turn now.
Is it? Do I?
It is,
I didn't
yes.
realize I get turns.
You do.
All right. Well, we're under attack by druids.
Yes.
Probably the Agmar Nodal because they're a bunch of jerks. So I'm going to first use my Fey Touch ability to Misty Step as a bonus action.
Okay.
You can't pull that bird towards the crab, can you?
You want me to pull the bird down?
If you could get it right next to the crab.
I mean, I can't now that I've Misty Stepped.
Well, it's not like we had time to strategize.
Oh, actually, there was something I wanted to do before I Misty Step, if that's okay.
Still
You
touching
know,
it.
that's fine. You chess rules.
I haven't
You're-
actually set my character yet.
Yeah, chess rules.
Alright, since we're obviously fighting crab druids, I'm going to first reach out, touch the crab, and cast Blight.
Okay.
And wash over necrotic energy over it. So it's a Constitution 16 save.
Alrighty. Let's see if that makes it.
For half damage.
No, it does not make that save. So you get full damage on it.
I guess I should roll. Let's see. Okay. 8. Oh, 11. 16.
That's correct.
Great. 24.
wow.
Wow.
32.
32. 37. 41. 48 damage. Necrotic damage. I rolled quite well on that.
You did. That was a powerful spell.
Yeah, 4th level.
Okay. At that point, you did an absolute truckload of damage.
Yeah. Oh, I poofed him out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you really poofed him out of that. So, loses his wild shape.
Not grappling Stu.
Yep. Stu, it sort of is up in the air and then kind of drops down. Not very far. It's like 4 feet up. But
Oh, does it cast Featherfall for reaction?
no.
4 feet.
You are in combat with that guy and you went slap and slapped all the HP out of him.
You slap the crap out of it.
That was
is
pretty good. Yep.
Really good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Is your lip bleeding?
Yes, it does. It seems to be doing that.
Do you need to take care of that?
I don't know. I think I just should be good.
I mean, okay. As long
You have a tissue over there.
I don't. I'll put us on break for a sec and let's just handle it a little bit for you.
Battle damage.
Sorry for that little interruption, folks. We had to address a bloody lip for somewhere. We don't know why.
Lips just bleed sometimes.
You didn't get hit by the
Apparently.
crab, did you?
I'm going to blame the crab.
Okay.
Should blame the crab.
Yeah, it's still your turn.
Yes.
That's where we left off. And you just knocked that crab totally out. So there's now just a dude there. Stu gets dropped. And we pick up with your turn.
What does this druid look like? Does it look like Agmar Nodal?
No.
Okay.
No, there's nothing Agmar Nodal about this character. Not even a little.
Okay. I say you shouldn't have messed with Stu before I misty step away.
Stu, take care of this.
Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I'm done now.
All right. That brings us up to 9s. Back to the top.
All right, explain what does this guy look like?
A jerk.
Basically, just sort of kind of rag looking clothes. Like this doesn't look like any sort of organized circle of anything. He's essentially just wearing like super cheap raggedy clothing that's been all dirtied up and everything.
Like, did it look like he dirtied it up?
To look
Like
cool.
he had a little sympathy?
No. Okay. Best way I can describe this to someone is, you know how you have that pair of clothes that's like the clothes that you like garden in and do the lawn in, and anytime you got to do something like grody outside, that's the set of clothing you wear.
My wardrobe.
He's wearing
Yeah.
his murder clothes.
Like, you know how everyone's got something like that?
Yeah.
That. This is just well-used clothing.
He's got his work clothes on.
Yeah, his murder clothes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
He does
a
have-
good job murdering.
He does have a short sword. It's drawn. It's holding it. Other than that, nothing particularly special here.
To make fun of.
He doesn't even seem. He just seems kind of desperate. Maybe he just wants some food.
Maybe.
What about
What are you
all of
doing
the
on your
other
turn?
animals attacking?
Oh, I viciously, mockingly throw a potato at him because I pity him so much. Can I do? Can I imbue the potato with
Mockery.
vicious mockery?
You can
You can use it as a prop.
you can use it as a prop, but you can't like
What's so pathetic? You just have potato and get out of sight. And I chuck a potato at him. You're so sad without your crab form. Just take potato and leave.
Are you actually trying to hit him with that?
Yeah, I am. It's to him. He can catch it if he wants. He has to drop his sword to catch it.
He's got another hand.
But he could try to stab it, like catch it with the tip.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, and then it'll be less hurty.
Okay. Sure. You can do that. You can use vicious mockery and throw the potato. You are not going to gain an attack or anything from the potato. I'm just letting you throw a potato for flair.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And if
So-
he catches it on his
Yeah, if
sword,
he catches it,
they
he
catch
can-
it on their sword, it'd be really flary.
It is an
Okay.
attractive potato. I don't want you to think I'm just throwing some garbage potato at him.
Yeah, it's like one of those big giant ones you get at a steakhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
In the
can.
tin foil, there's already sour cream.
From the dinner.
You can go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, we're taking best. It's going to be over 3.
What are they?
It's 2d4.
No.
No.
Whoa.
4 damage.
Whoa.
I do 4 damage. He gets
Okay.
disadvantage on his next
Attack?
attack, or he can just like take the potato and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Did he pick up the potato?
You didn't pick up the potato, no.
Did it just like hit him and just kind of like fell?
Or did he like cut it in half?
Did he block it? Did he just?
We're trying to assess his demeanor.
He didn't react to the potato.
This is really
Wait. He
Why
just
did you
Ignored the potato?
avoid the potato?
He's a monster.
well, because I pitied him. Because he's sad, and crabless.
And trying to kill Stu.
Maybe he won't do it now that he's not a crab. Maybe the crab part was like the part that
Making
made
him
better.
angry. He was crabby.
Yes, he was crabby, and that's. I gave him a potato so he would stop being crabby.
Okay.
Your
Does
turn?
this do an extra D4 of damage?
No,
To the DM.
it definitely does to me. Wait, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I should probably inspire Olsef so he can actually hit something.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Ooh, I feel like I might be able to make contact with my weapons.
Aren't you holding them already?
Yeah.
So you are making
Yes, I am.
contact
Yes, thank you.
with
Oh,
your
I-
weapons.
Yes, thank you.
put me by that rock. Because I don't think we should all be in the exact same spot
Why?
with a bunch of spellcasters.
Druids don't cast spells.
Put me a little further away. At least 20 feet away from Olsef. Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay, that means that Stu is up,
Go, Stu.
and Stu is going to use an ability that Nines is quite familiar with. Stu starts playing a very haunting, sad, sort of terrifying tune on his lute, just strumming away. And
Can I ask something?
yeah,
How can he play his lute when his hands are full of pom-poms?
The pom-poms have wrist
the
straps.
pom-poms are on the
Have
wrist.
you never seen a pom-pom before? They have wrist straps.
No,
Yeah.
I've never seen one up close.
Yeah, so,
After all of these decades, I learned something new about something I didn't care about.
yeah,
That's really amazing.
most
That's why
pom-poms,
people watch this podcast.
Yeah.
most pom-poms come
listen
on
to
a
our
couple of
YouTube channel.
sticks that you hold, and then you can cheer with them like that.
Yeah.
But you can drop them to the side, and then your pom-poms are just there off of your wrists.
Wow.
And now you have your hands free to go grab a sign, or perhaps lift your fellow cheerleader up above you.
Or pull out your broadsword.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
It's amazing how much I never
Now, if you're
really
doing-
cared about cheerleading that I just learned about now. That's really
if you're doing a
terrific.
routine or something where like it involves a lot of like lifting and catching, you would typically set your pom-poms down.
Yeah.
But you also, when you're cheering, don't want your pom-poms. If for some reason you lose your grip, like it's raining outside while you're cheering your team on,
Oh, that could just be devastating.
Especially
Losing
if
grip
they're
on your
weighted
pom-pom.
battle pom-poms.
and
Yeah.
you know cheering like this, you don't want to throw your pom-poms at someone and hit them
Unless
because that
you're
would
in
just
combat.
be, you know,
So
discourteous.
he's
Oh.
playing a
So it's a
haunting.
ranged weapon.
It can be.
Wow.
Everything can be arranged.
Do you want to guess what this is? You know it. You've got it.
It's the dirge of.
The dirge of memory.
The old dirge of
Yes, dirge of dread. Right.
It is, yes.
Maybe we should just do like more performance, just like buff everybody.
What if we were all bards?
So let's
We
see
should
what
do
happens.
A campaign where we're all bards.
That won't make it. Okay, that will. No, oh, well, unfortunately. It only impacts
This one guy who's having a rough go of it.
That guy's having a really.
Meanwhile,
really
we're
rough
just
time.
completely ignoring this crab that's gonna gank Holwyn from behind.
Well, they're stealthy crabs, so
They are
we're
very
not even aware of it.
Yeah, they're really sneaky.
Would you mind moving Stu closer to the rest of you guys?
Does
Yes.
that not provoke an attack of opportunity if he
He's
moves?
frightened.
Oh,
Yeah.
doesn't that still mean he can attack with disadvantage?
Let me double check that. I think you might be right, but
I'm
want
just
to check.
making sure that.
Like, give this guy a win.
He needs some.
This guy's having a rough day right now.
Like, he tried to fight some people. He got immediately knocked out of the
you're right,
They're
it
like,
does-
I'm sorry for you. Here's a
It
potato.
is disadvantage. And
Does he?
that is going to be a miss.
Okay.
Doesn't he also drop his sword immediately, or is it at the start of his turn?
It is at the start of his turn, but he can make an unarmed attack. So he's currently swordless. So the guy's having a rough day. And Stu runs off to the safety of your group. That means that, Ulseth, it is your turn.
Well,
Are you going to kill this poor guy? This sad druid.
Are we just in the kill people now state? Because we used to not murder people
No, I can do non-lethal horrible damage.
with flaming.
Oh, good.
death.
Flaming and cold.
Well,
Yeah.
you-
Non-lethal flaming death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do
So,
that?
Either that or I try to get here, but I can't get
To
there.
protect Holland.
Uh,
What do you choose?
I don't know. You're afraid maybe there's a fireball coming
You could
from the guy.
From the druids can't
You
cast
have-
fireball.
Oh.
Maybe you.
Well, at least PC druids can't cast fireball.
They could have an item.
They could have a wand or a scroll or
I
something.
was going
I
to
can
say
get,
that
like, this far.
the class might not be able to. Just remember that they
Yeah.
can always have a magical item or
Wand,
a scroll.
scroll.
You have
Yes.
Okay,
you have a
put me
magic
up.
cloak. What are you worried about?
It's not attuned yet.
It's-
Put me up.
Maybe getting hit by a fireball attunes it. You
Yeah.
don't know.
Maybe it would.
Stab yourself with your flamey sword. See what happens.
Okay. So I
Not working. Ow, ow.
Oh no, I'm just dead now.
lucky.
Maybe
I didn't know the result, so
maybe I need to take lethal fire damage to attune.
Nat 20.
Oh God, this
that's-
poor guy.
Lucky.
this
that
druid's
hit?
having a really rough day. Yeah, the nat 20 hits.
I'm doing. I start with 1d8 plus 4 non-lethal damage.
Except for the fire.
Well, I haven't done that yet.
I don't think you have much of a choice.
So there's 8. There's 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing damage on Mr. Poor.
Yeah. Is he still
Just
standing?
Yes, he's still standing.
You can't
I
choose to
level
not do the fire.
6 fire damage. That was pretty sad.
Yeah, what were you gonna wait for the fire for? Just hold on to the fire, hold it.
And then because it was a crit, I do the thing over again, right? But I don't.
Yes,
get
you
the plus
double
4.
the die.
You double the damage.
Correct.
8 slashing.
You're rolling upsettingly well.
Well,
Something's wrong.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's that guy's luck. It's what's wrong.
Oh, this is really. Yeah, I did. I just got 12 fire damage.
Max fire damage on the
Max,
second.
max slashing and max fire. Yeah,
Wow.
That guy's a real baked potato now.
yeah.
Did you bake the potato while you did that?
I did.
So his clothes are, burning a bit, and his hair's burning a bit, and he's been, slashed a bit, but he's still up.
Okay, well, I attack
Does
with.
his expression change yet?
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's thinking that this is gonna be a good day for him.
Oh, yeah. I attack now with my short sword. This does cold damage, so the cold will put the fires
Don't
out.
you get two?
well.
You get an extra manhand attack still, don't you?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I get. Wow. This might almost be as good as yours. And they're both the same. That's amazing. I'm attacking with advantage because I had that stance that. lets me
Yes,
do
I
that.
remember that.
Yes. I got 2 17 plus 7, 24.
That will hit.
Jeez. 12 slashing damage.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal slashing.
Just kind of fun arm
I'm
or
like
something.
aiming at his kneecap.
I had tuned this fight to potentially be really deadly. I think I need to tune it more.
We'll do a little on the fly too.
Oh no, there's 2 more fire crabs that show.
10 fire damage.
Oh my God.
So
You tuned it for Ulsa's regular rolls. You didn't realize that him taking a break
That I might-
recharges.
That I might actually hit Not only
Hey.
hit, but do damage.
He slumps over in a frozen, charred. Oh, no, you haven't done the cold
No, I
damage.
haven't
So
done the cold.
he's just a burnt. You turned him into, a briquette. That's what you turned him into.
Oh, well, that's really
What's
not
that?
good. Well,
We can revive him if you want.
yeah, we can.
He's smoldering.
All set.
I pat out the flames.
Is he dead?
Oh, yes, he's dead.
Oh.
He's very dead. There was so much more damage than he had health on that last one.
Well,
And you knocked the tree.
He died so hard he knocked a tree down.
Har, har, har.
He died the way he lived. Punching a potato.
Scared.
Scared, alone.
so I turn and say, "You who are a flying eagle bird, if you leave us alone, we will leave you alone."
It squawks back. Thank you.
Okay. I used up all my movement, didn't I? Mm-hmm. But I have a bonus action.
Yeah,
Can I use that to move?
No,
No.
you're not a rogue.
No. Well, I guess, I can't attack the eagle because
Yeah.
it's like 30 feet in the air. And
Use your bonus action to contemplate that you just murdered that man.
Can you throw a knife at the bird? I don't know.
I'm done.
Okay.
Having murdered, Olsef says,
I am
"You got-
gone.
What were all of
I
you
must
guys
rest
trying
now.
to do? I must rest now,
I
yeah.
must rest now so I can murder again."
It's Holwyn's turn.
Bonus action. Moving on to that bird.
Okay, sure. Move the hunter's mark to the bird.
I don't want to knock the bird over.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
put
like it is.
You're just in there. Put it in there.
You
Put
could
it in.
put it in.
Put it in.
Put it in the circle.
Put it in the circle.
I bet it'll fit.
Yes.
Look at that.
Is Halwyn aware of the crab that's behind them?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, they turn around and be like, "Holy crap!
It's
A crab!"
Holy crap.
a cold
Holy
crab.
crap.
Yes,
and-
Holwyn can turn around and says, "Holy crab!"
And they go
Batman.
away from the crab because the crab grabs people.
How far?
So you're all clustered up in a
Not
group. Excellent.
clustered.
Excellent. I love it. I love it.
No, just
So
go
good.
under the bird.
Under the
Go
bird?
under the bird. It's gonna attack one of us, so just go under the bird. And using our expert archery skills, we're going to hit the bird with its weakness. And I've played RPG, so I know it's lightning.
Yeah.
Oh, you're shooting the bird.
We're shooting the bird.
Okay. Go ahead.
First one is going to.
Hohen's not bug type, right?
Don't think so.
What do elves get?
Hohen was asking if I'd still like them if they were a worm.
Got a 13 on the first shot.
Weirdly, that hits.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow.
This is-
Birds have low AC.
Well, then the 16 is going to hit too.
Yes.
All right, so we'll just do the piercing first. That one's max damage, so 13 for the first one.
Okay.
11 for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
10 lightning.
Wow.
Okay.
And 9 hunter's mark.
And you yell at me for being a murderer.
Hohen's murdered a lot.
Yeah, Hohen is kind of a murderer.
My body counts through the roof.
Does this count as 2 kills if you kill the bird and then the person?
Okay, you knock that druid out of wild shape,
30 feet up.
Yeah.
Well, 20.
They take fall damage.
remove the pillars if you would, and then place them where they were roughly on the ground. Thank you.
And then Hilwyn fell over and died.
There's just a lot of knocking down here.
I'm doing my best.
It's okay, yeah, I understand.
Do we have a druid humanoid?
Oh, yes, for lack of a better spellcaster, That's the spellcaster that we've got.
Don't we have spellcasters? I've seen on relaxing
There's all
painting.
sorts of them.
Yes, but for a druid, the others are all very magey.
Mm-hmm.
They got,
Yeah.
wizards
culty or
and
something.
sorcerers. Yeah, so that was like the closest I had to a druid that wasn't specifically Muriel.
Right. Oh, Muriel, no. So
Is there
Didn't mean to
anything
put
else?
down Muriel, but
Is there anything else that you'd like Holwyn to do?
ask if they're okay. I mean, they fell about 20 feet.
Asking
No
the
response.
These are not very friendly druids.
No.
Not very talkative.
Not talkative, not... No, Hilwyn ends their turn knocking that bird out of the air.
Okay. That crab
Scuttles
scuttles 20 feet
sideways.
sideways, yeah?
Which way?
Yeah, that's the right way. You had it. 20 feet's all they can move.
Unless they use a bonus action.
Yeah, they could dash towards us.
Nope, they're gonna stay there. That's all the movement they got. And that's it for the crab. Okay. Now it is the former eagle's turn, and
Paul McCartney kicked him out. Oh no, that's wings.
make it short out of that.
Don't.
Former eagle.
Wing.
McCartney.
I was thinking wings.
so good. I know.
Bird.
Eagles have wings. It's really.
It was so good because it makes sense. And there's the eagle. Yes, I love it.
No.
It's so good.
It's too late. I'm already just
No.
doing it in my head. The only way I'll stop is if you bust my lip again.
No.
No, after the last time off screen, I don't want it to happen again.
Okay. I don't think that I have an appropriate spell effect for this. So, we're going to have to just sort of imagine here, because the druid starts swirling their hands and their arms as water begins to flow up and out of the ground into their hands. And then you notice that water around you starts swirling up and out of the ground around all of you. And it spins and it spins and it spins. And I need all of you to make a strength saving throw.
All of us?
All of us?
Well, let me see exactly. Oh, I might not be able to get all set.
Or
choose.
You
nines.
mean nines.
Nines or
Yes, I.
Yeah, okay. I thought I might be able to get all of it.
Now, I am paranoid and squishy, so I ran away.
All right, so
you can probably. It looks like you can get 4 of us.
yeah, I can get 4 of you. All 4 of you, right there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Strength saving throw.
a strength saving throw from the swirling maelstrom that has engulfed you.
Can I use inspiration on saving throws
I'm lucky again.
before I go too far with it?
I believe so. Let me double check. Because it's been a while since we went into combat.
Yeah, we've been messing around in town.
Yep, any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Good to know. I might.
And 1d8.
Well, I rolled okay. I'll add my inspiration.
I'm just going to
Okay.
take what happens because I rolled bad and badder.
Oh, and I need to roll for Stu.
I'm not
And
gonna
9
waste
doesn't have to
any
roll, but Hilwyn does, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Holwyn does.
21.
Okay, so you make the save.
10.
You don't make the save.
11 for Hilwyn.
Holwyn does not make the save. And Stu does not make the save.
Well,
Wow, that's usually the thing.
The -1 strength character's the only one that stays up.
yeah.
Nice.
The plus
Okay.
7 one doesn't.
Then that is
What happens? Knock prone?
So, at the... I want to make sure I'm reading this right, because I haven't used this spell in a long time. A couple of years since I had a chance to cast this one. Okay. So
Episode ends, we're all safe.
the damage does not happen until the start of your turn, but we'll hold those saving throws. Which means only you succeeded.
Right.
And the interesting thing is that if you succeed, you just succeed. There's no like take half damage with this spell.
That's nice.
And that takes that character's turn. So Soria, it's your turn.
So are we in like a giant swirl thing of water, or?
Yes, you're in a giant swirling thing of water, and I don't have an appropriate thing to put on the map for that. But
They're concentrating.
they're concentrating on that.
And it's my turn, and I made the save, so I'm
Yes.
fine. Am I hampered in movement while I'm in?
It is difficult terrain, yes.
Okay. Okay, we got crab closing in from the side, a spellcaster. Okay. Not quite sure what to do here. So I am going to
Murder.
use my Fey Touch ability to bless the three of them. Everyone except Stu and myself.
Okay. There you go.
And then I'm going to back out a little bit, I guess. So is this outside of the water?
Yes.
I moved
the
like 15 feet. So
water centered there,
okay.
so
Great.
you are outside that. Ulseth and Holwyn are basically just inside.
So question.
Yep.
Will my bless technically be able to be added to their saves if it's at the start of their turn?
Yes. What was your save?
10.
10.
Still fail, under any condition.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
11 was my
You didn't need to. Oh,
For
yeah.
Owen.
Still fails under any condition,
Okay,
and Stu
so-
still fails under any condition with blessed.
All right. Well, good to know though.
Yep.
All right. I don't think anyone's. Well, Stu's taken some damage, right?
Stu's taking a little damage. Yeah. He got a pretty good blow.
I'm gonna hold off on any healing right now, just in case things go south. So that's my turn.
Okay. Then we are back up to the top with 9s.
Is the spell they're doing, do they have to speak a spell to keep it going?
No, just concentrate on it at this point.
Oh. They're pretty far away from me, though.
Crab is closer.
Yeah, but it'd be nice if we can break that concentration.
Mm-hmm.
I see a concentrating druid, and a crab looks dangerous, so I'm going to avoid the crab. Wait, what weapons do I still have that I can use as my badger form? Just everything, or just kind of like magic D&D rolls with it? I can still use my club and whatnot.
Oh, you can't use your weapons the same way that you would have been. You have a bite attack,
Can I use my knife?
and you have
you
have claws.
but I can't use my knife.
You haven't become proficient with using your knife with any of the appendages that you have. No,
Oh, well, I can still scratch at things.
you can. It
So-
is your bite is 1d6, and your claws are 1d4, and both of them are plus your strength modifier.
Can I do 2 attacks with the claws?
No, you don't have the multi-attack ability.
Well, I am going to use my cloak
Okay.
that's still around me
Sure.
and magically shaped to my size. And I'm teleporting behind that druid.
Yeah, okay. Sure thing.
The caster druid.
And get on my hind legs right behind its ear and be like, nothing personal, kid. And I bite it.
The ear?
Okay,
Wherever.
sure. Go ahead, make an attack roll.
Okay.
You get your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier
As a badger.
because you are proficient with
But
your teeth.
didn't you say the badger strength's like 6?
Yes.
So it's like -3?
Yes.
Is it -2?
Yeah, -2, because 8 is -1. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
But you get bless.
Yeah. I roll a d4 with that one?
Yeah.
That was awful. Why didn't you bless my good die?
I just blessed you.
Well, I rolled a 6.
Total.
Yeah,
Is it your total?
I rolled a 3. I got a 2 on my bless, and I got a +1.
Do you want to know something crazy?
What's that?
Doesn't hit.
Really?
It doesn't hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, try your claws.
Well,
then.
I my busted lip just bleeds all over.
Doesn't
As
the badger get a claw attack as well, or just one or the other?
It's one or the other.
No.
I just think he should have a hard time concentrating with me, just like gumming his neck. Just,
You would think so.
I
some reason that
s-
focuses him
You're
more.
just scurrying on him.
Mm-hmm.
This is a form that's still a little unusual to you.
A little awkward.
if only I rolled a little better, I could have at least used my bardic inspiration, but I didn't think it was worth it.
Yeah.
I think that's all I can really do.
You're okay. Sure.
What do you mean?
I was gonna make a comment and then I stopped myself because that would give like an unfair bit of knowledge to.
What do you mean it's
guys.
unfair? I'm a badger. I should know what I can do.
Yeah.
So
That's your
it's
badger.
Stu's turn. The only thing being affected by Dirge of Dread is dead and a briquette at this point. So Stu's going to stop playing his Dirge of Dread. And instead, Stu is going to cast...
Does Stu take damage?
From this whirlpool thingy.
Oh, yes. Yes, he does. Thank you for reminding me.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah. Thanks. Yep.
Yeah, that's great.
Is it uproot any of these trees that's in the area?
Okay, can we just knock one over on purpose this time?
Yeah. Knock one over on purpose. Oh.
So Stu takes 23 damage and actually moves 10 feet closer towards the center.
Wow.
How much? 23?
23 damage and moves 10 feet closer towards the center.
He's not doing great.
Yeah. Stu doesn't look good right
If
now.
Stu dies on our watch,
Stu's
then the
pretty messed up.
Serpentis 5.
So Stu, as he's swirling towards the center right now, is going, oh,
I feel
God!
like I maybe should have
And then-
healed Stu
Stu's going to cast Cure Wounds
on himself.
himself.
And accidentally hit himself in the face with his heavy pom-pom because he's out of control. Ah, boy.
And that will heal him for...
A number.
10 damage.
Oh, he actually rolled almost max on that.
Good job, Max.
So he looks slightly less dead than he did a moment ago. Just Stu's having a rough time. Then, as a bonus action, Stu's gonna say, "Yeah." And then go with his lute and Ulseth, you are inspired
I
with
got
that.
2 inspirations.
I don't think you can have to.
You can't stack it.
Oh,
I
are you already inspired?
I have one.
Okay, then you're inspired.
Yeah. I'm the hero. I actively chose not to heal him. I feel kind of bad about it now.
Yeah, this is Stu's job. That's the end of Stu's turn. Uh,
My turn.
Ulseth, it's your turn now.
Okay. Can I move toward him? Them?
Oh, I forgot. You also take damage.
Oh,
I roll
dear.
that. Weirdly, you also take 23 damage and move 10 feet towards the center of that. You have 15 movement that you can move towards the edge. And
Well, I want to try to get out of this. I think I can if I go. I can go here.
yeah.
Okay, well, move me there.
Can't your arms? Right.
You are out of the...
there.
Yes. You're out of it.
Nope, I'm out of it. Yay.
Can you do anything?
Can I do? Only if I can do more movement,
That's all your movement.
That's all your
and
movement.
I can't do any more
I mean,
movement.
Can't you just
can
like
get-
throw
you
something
can
at? He
use
doesn't
your
need a break.
action to dash, but that's about it.
But then I
Can't do
can't.
any attack.
Then don't I? No, my offhand
It's
is
been a
bonus
while
action.
since combat, so I will remind you do have action surge.
I do have action surge.
I
Thank
figure
you for
this is only
reminding me.
fair.
Well,
Probably best to break that concentration.
yeah, put me up to him.
So you use your standard action to dash, then use action surge to get another action. Correct? Perfect.
Can I attack now?
You may attack.
I'm going to attack. I have advantage because my last attack was successful.
Yep.
And bless. Leaving me with, oh my God. Oh
If
God.
if you don't want to, if you don't like the results, you can use lucky because I
am
don't know the
using-
numbers.
I am using my last lucky.
I mean,
You only
know,
You can
reroll
only
one.
re-roll one.
Well,
you
And
are
you don't
inspired.
reroll the d4.
and I have to use inspiration. Good God. 7
This-
plus 14.
What is with this druid?
16.
After all that, 16.
16 will hit.
Lucky.
God. Okay.
He has
used up
advantage
all my
anyway
luck.
because he's flanked. So
Makes the concentration throw.
Well, whatever the damage is, too, should affect that.
Yeah, well, I get another attack after this. So. And another attack.
and another.
And all my luck has disappeared.
Used it all on that poor crab.
6 slashing and 9 fire on my first attack.
Okay.
This time I got a nat 20. Yay. That
I don't think
helps.
you've ever rolled 2 nat 20s in one session
No, I haven't.
I don't think you've ever rolled 2 nat 20s.
in your life.
This one does 10 slashing, 7 fire the first time through, 5 slashing, and 7 fire.
You cut him down, falls over dead, Maelstrom disappears at that point, and that guy is out of combat.
Yeah. Is he cinderated too?
Not quite as badly as the other guy, but yeah, his clothes are on fire.
Okay.
Well, Seth, you're murdering everyone.
You didn't overkill him quite as much as the last one.
Yeah. Well, I used up action surge. I used up all my luck.
Hopefully there's no more druids in this giant
I
combat.
can still speak with animals, but that doesn't do much good.
Well, luckily we can talk to humans.
I don't think you have anything else you
I used
can
my
do at this point to
inspiration.
keep moving.
Yeah.
I can't. Can I keep moving?
You have a little bit of movement left.
Well,
Not enough to reach the dire crab, but you can move towards it.
use my little bit of movement, however much is left, to move toward the dire crab.
There you go.
So the Serpentis 5 are holding off 8 of these guys?
Apparently, yeah. I guess they're better than us.
Yeah.
Maybe they just got the worst druids.
Oh, they might have gotten the
Yeah,
bad
they might
ones.
have gotten the B team.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on over there.
They could be dead for all we know.
That's true.
They might be. Stu might be the only one left.
Serpentis 1.
All right, it is now Hulwin's turn. What would you like them to do?
Where are they right now?
Cram. Oh, hold on.
Yeah. I know where the crab is.
Crab. Holden.
They are going to back up a little bit. Get a line of sight with the crab. And fire bonus action from the dead guy to the crab.
Hunter's mark. You're so on it.
Nailing it. It's like I played this class before and constantly use that ability.
Yeah.
And we're going to fire 2 arrows with... Why don't you just keep playing? Is there
Acid.
acid? It is armored, so we're going to do acid. But one specifically for crabs.
Crab acid.
Yeah,
Crab acid, yeah.
Crab.
Acid.
It's kind of
Sure.
like lemon juice that you put with the drawn butter.
Yeah. Yes, is butter an attack we can do?
Butter damage type.
Yeah.
That first one's going to be 28.
That'll hit.
And 15. Feeling blessed.
No one's blessed, yeah.
19.
A 19 will also hit. So you have 2 hits.
And I can't remember what die I'm using because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That is going to be 8 piercing and 6 acid. Finally, a bad roll.
Wow.
1 lightning and 6 piercing. And then the hunter's mark damage is going to be 5.
Okay.
Hillman's getting tired.
Yeah, we all seem to be.
Just
So many
all,
arrows.
so much just exhausted from carrying this team earlier.
1, 2. Thump, thump. The crab doesn't seem to be quite as bothered by these 2 as Holwood's previous shots.
But
So
what about the acid? Just
nothing.
No?
No
It's
difference
like
here.
tearing in his eyes.
stalks, eye stalks.
Eye stalks.
Crabs can tear.
We installed tear ducts into the crab so it can feel sadness.
Anything else you'd like Holwood to do?
No, bonus action movement, attack.
Okay. Then the crab is going to move and just like barrel through those bushes completely unhindered here. So yeah, you can like
This one?
you can just push him out of the way. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what
that
it's
was- that
doing.
was dynamic.
Right in front of Ulseth. There we go. And
Try making friends with them. After you kill 2 of their friends.
You are a crab, stop it.
You who are druid.
okay,
Oh, yeah, a druid.
that hits.
How do you know?
She can
Because-
see your AC.
I can see your AC.
Oh.
And
No, I've got a +1 to my AC because of dual weapon holding.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Do you have a 32 AC?
Let's do a little math here. No, he does
Okay,
not.
so I think we're good.
No.
You get hit,
Uh-huh.
and you take. Ooh.
Are you
Hello.
going to cut him in half?
Holy crap.
Was Ulsa dead?
You take 33 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
That was almost max damage. And you are grappled.
In the claw.
And then the other claw gets to make an attack
Oh,
What?
that is unbelievably the same roll as before.
Ulsa's dead. What character do you want to roll next?
And then you take another 30 damage as the other claw comes and goes BAM!
Is Ulsa getting baned? Like Batman? Just by a crab? Just, instead of I will break you, it's
And that's the crab's turn.
Also said 0.
oh, you're unconscious?
that's unusual.
It's not good.
Well, luckily there's a bard right there.
A barger?
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the other bard.
Yeah, I'm not healing Ulsa.
No,
How much HP did you have?
To start with,
Yes.
86.
Got it.
Didn't you get hit 3 times?
I got hit with the swirly water,
Yeah. So you were at 86, then it did 23 damage.
which
Yep.
put me at
And then
63, and I got hit by 33 and then 30.
So now you're making death saving throws.
Yeah.
All right. That's the end of its turn. Soria, it's your turn.
Like,
You see that
could
Ulseth
heal
is
Ulseth.
basically just like limp and being tossed around like that.
Yeah, knocking over.
Exactly.
it's like-
being ragdolled by a. Is he still grappled too?
Yeah. He's still grappled.
Nice.
The thing is just thrashing around with Ulseth.
You
in
did
its
say
claw.
you wanted to make this combat really, and you
Well,
did.
I knew that I made it tough, but then you guys just literally burned through the first 2, and I was like, wow, okay. This is,
Well, yeah, but this third one is not good.
the third one is, yeah. So what do you want to do,
Why couldn't
Soria?
she have 33 AC? This would have solved all our problems.
Well, I'll start with a bonus action and use my Balm of the Summer Court for 4 dice, which is the maximum I can do in 1 turn right now. And heal Ulseth for not as much as I'd like. 10 plus 4 temporary hit points.
So you are no longer dying. You don't have to make any
You're not unconscious.
death saving throws. You are conscious again.
Okay.
However, when your turn comes around,
I am grappled.
you are grappled and you have no action that you can take.
Is he still holding
can
his
move.
weapons?
Um,
Actually, if he was unconscious and being carried, I assume they're on the ground.
yeah, I'm gonna just say for the for simplicity's sake here that you still have, a hold on your weapons.
Oh, so he has the pom-pom thing for his sword.
yeah.
So
That's not unreasonable.
That's actually a thing. Like, they have sword chains, they're called, that go around your wrist.
So do I get a bonus action or just no action at all?
You can use a bonus action, but you do not get a standard action,
Okay.
and you have your movement.
Okay.
oh, we can probably get you out of that. Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens.
How do I get out of a grapple?
Strength.
Can I do a strength saving throw to try to get out of the grapple, or is that
It is
something
a-
I can't do either?
This one is a non-contested strength action. It's basically like an athletics check.
No, so I can't do that.
You won't be able to get out of the grapple on your own.
Okay. But I'm not dead yet.
No, you're not.
You're at
Mostly not
like
dead.
And
14 hit points
you can make attacks on it.
when you have actions.
It's like grabbed around your waist, basically.
It pretty much,
So your arms are free.
all it really does is reduce your movement to 0.
I thought I couldn't take an action, so how could I do an attack?
I'm just letting you know the status of
What grapple
being
does.
grappled
Okay.
in this case.
Yeah.
Some grapples, like your arms are restrained.
Okay, but
In this one,
case,
you're
then-
not.
Okay.
Okay, I need to try and get Ulseth out of this, so I am gonna. There's not some rule where if you're wild shaped, you can't be polymorphed, right? That I would be aware of as a druid.
I'm pretty sure that you can just polymorph something.
I'm just double checking. Okay. I'm gonna try and polymorph this crab into something less deadly.
Fair.
Two smaller crabs.
I can't. I do think I have to move up a little to get
I'm behind
near
that
it.
stump.
Okay, I'll be behind this stump. And I'm gonna try and turn it into a small regular crab
Okay.
with polymorph. It's a wisdom 16.
Are you just like crossing out the dire part of the character sheet?
Yeah.
No dire.
let's see what happens. I'm gonna pull up their stats real quick because I had that closed.
Yeah, crabs can't be too terribly wise.
Oh wow, you got very lucky. That failed it pretty badly too. It's just now a I don't have a regular crab.
Standard crab.
It's a standard crab right now.
Do we have like just a small critter? I'm sure we do.
Yes, we do.
So Olsef was being grabbed by the waist by the pincer. Mm-hmm. Is he still being grabbed by the crab?
Ooh, just a little, like
just,
a little pinch.
Okay.
Yeah, just pinching your armor right now.
Pinching.
I turned it into a frog
Okay.
because we have a mini for a frog.
It's a very cute frog.
So I don't think you're grappled.
No, you are no longer grappled. You're free.
Am I standing up?
Yeah,
No.
you're standing.
Well, when
When it's my turn,
when it's his turn, he can stand up, right?
I mean,
Or was he?
being,
He was
like,
grappled up, right?
Yeah, he was grappled upright. He wasn't grappled like.
I thought you were falling prone when you go unconscious, though.
And
He was held up.
But he was held up.
grappled the whole
Nice.
time.
He was
That's
essentially
true.
like
Then
a
you-
G.I. Joe or a Barbie.
That's right.
That's how I'm thinking.
All right. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So
I
we're
like it.
T-posing just like...
You wake him up, and then you polymorph the thing.
And,
Then
yeah.
Ulseth then fell down,
Nice.
so he's actually upright.
Cool. And I drop blessed because I'm concentrating on polymorph.
Can we put him in a jar?
Anything else you'd like to do?
A little frog.
Don't hit the frog.
Hit the frog with what?
Don't hit it.
I believe
I
it's.
got this crowbar!
I believe now it's Nine's turn.
Yes.
Yes, I'm...
I hit the frog.
In my inventory, I have a small box, and I take the box, and I put it over the frog, and, like, close the box, and, like, latch the box.
You scoop the frog into a box.
Yeah, it's a boxed frog.
I mean, yeah, okay. So you put the frog in a box. I'm gonna say that takes your standard action.
We should go get a box now.
Are we in combat still?
Let's see.
No.
Hang on. You're still in combat. The frog is hostile. That's not a phrase. Okay, make a short out of that one too. You're still in combat.
The
The frog is hostile.
So what do we do with... I didn't think this far ahead.
The frog, they'll stay a frog for an hour.
As long
Okay.
as you're concentrating on it.
As long as I'm focused and we're not attacked by any more druids.
There is still a battle raging on the other end that's way cooler and more interesting than
How
this.
can it
How are
be
we more
cooler? We just put a frog in a box.
And I was mostly dead for almost like 6 or 8, 12 seconds.
Okay, now I don't recommend we let the frog be a frog for a full hour
So I start like
because
shaking
then it gets a short
like,
rest.
Oh, nice.
Don't shake it. It has like 1 hit point.
You know what you were really good at doing?
What?
Setting things on fire.
Oh, that's a great idea. We go over to the bonfire.
It has 1 hit. It will turn back into a giant crab.
But it'll be burning.
And it's in a box.
It will turn back into the dire crab. It will immediately shatter the box. It will just be like on top of the fire until it moves out of it.
Yeah.
That would be the sequence of events. The moment that enough heat has built up for the frog, to take a single damage.
Okay, do we want to be stupid about this?
No.
Well, we can put the box on the stump.
No. Leave
And
it.
No, okay. I'll turn into a giant eagle and carry the box really, really, really high in the air and drop it.
And then break the concentration. And then just let it fall.
And take all that fall damage.
Oh, that's a great
Well,
idea. Let's do that.
So the way that polymorph and wild shape work is that over damage, so any damage it does over the shape that you're changed into, carries over into the shape that you're reverting into.
Yeah, that's fine. We already killed. We can kill again.
But that's right, I don't really want to kill this person. We need to interrogate someone about what's going on, right?
But not while they're a crab.
Okay, let's do some math.
you might be able
How
to talk
high
to
can
a
we
crab.
drop someone to almost kill them?
We don't know their health, the crab's health, any of this. Okay.
Well, we can take some time to
We have some time because it's a frog in a box.
Okay, just
Where's the battle at?
just so you guys know, for every 10 feet in the air, you do 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet that you get up.
Mm-hmm.
It is capped at 20d6. That's the maximum
Wow.
amount of damage that you can do,
I don't want to kill this.
which...
No.
We can. Maybe the Appendix 6 is going to get someone to interrogate.
Well,
It shouldn't
why don't you do,
always
like-
fall onto us to interrogate
You
people.
could do like 6d6 worth, maybe. Like 50 feet, 5d6 worth.
How is the fight with the Serpentis 5 going?
You think it's fine.
Okay.
You think they're doing okay.
No risk of druids attacking us while this is happening?
For the sake of just having this conversation more clearly, no, that's an imaginary combat going on over there that's not going to impact you in any way.
Oh.
It's for the sake of dramatic storytelling and to remove characters that would make this fight
Wow.
even more complicated.
I know, but I just want to make sure. Okay. Do you want me to drop this frog in a box from a certain height?
That height being kill it height, yes, because Olsef nearly died.
So, just to be clear, the maximum potential damage from this would be 120 bludgeoning damage. That's the maximum potential.
And it'd be somewhere closer
So-
to the 60s, more than likely.
Yeah, it's going to be, within like plus or minus 10
Okay.
of
You could do
60
four
is
or
going to be
5d6.
more
All
realistic.
I turn into a giant eagle. I grab the box.
And think of it this way, you're not killing him, gravity is.
Okay, so that should take you, using all your action and movement, 2 turns to reach terminal velocity height of 200 feet.
Mm-hmm.
To simplify this stream of events, because you got 2 rounds.
Yeah.
That means what we need to do here, since it's currently Nines' turn, Stu, Olseth, and Holwyn, since the remaining enemy is polymorphed, have a turn, and then, Soria, you can enact your grab the bird stuff.
Yeah.
In that time, Olseth, Holwyn, Nines, and Stu can take, between Stu, Olseth, and Holwyn, a collective 3 each actions. That can be used for healing. Nines will get 2 because you've used your action.
On this
It's
turn.
basically the end of your turn right now, Nines. So, Olseth, assuming that we're just going to leave typical combat track here for a minute to fast forward, Stu's going to heal you. Because Stu sees that you were very nearly dead for a second.
6 seconds.
And let me pull up Stu's lists here.
Do you want me to leave the frog in the box, or break concentration and let it be a crab?
Break concentration, because it would be awesome. Like, you bring it up, you let it go, like, you do the thing where you just, like, go upward, so when you let go, it goes up a little bit. Breaks apart into a crab. The crab's like, I'm free, I'm gonna kill... Oh, and then he looks down.
Uh-huh.
Or does whatever a crab does if you drop it from 200 feet.
It falls on it backwards.
Olseth, you heal for 22 from Stu's first heal.
No, if I get it, I'll get in on healing, Olsef.
I got some potions and a second wind thing, too.
Okay. Yeah, which of those do you want to use?
Oh, I'm going to do my... that's a bonus action.
Yes.
So I can take a potion and do the second wind, correct? With my action and bonus action.
Yes, correct. And for clarity, because of the advent of Baldur's Gate 3 and so many people playing that in Baldur's Gate 3, they make taking a potion a bonus action. In our setting, in the way that we set up like combat structure, we have it as an action. Just to clarify for people
So
here,
I
because you
forget.
might be very confused.
So what does?
But if you want to leave a
potion do?
comment about that discrepancy, go ahead.
So what does the potion do?
Well, that depends on which potion you're taking.
Well, if I remember, they are greater healing potions.
I think that's 44 plus.
Let me just verify.
Greater healing potions are 44 plus 1.
Yes.
44 plus 1.
Plus
So-
4. 4d4 plus
Yes.
4.
4.
48 then.
Just roll the 4d4 at 4.
Well, you said 44. 4. 6.
Olsef fully heals, and then the crab falls.
So this is all happening like while I'm going
Correct.
up in the air.
Basically, I wanted to make
16.
sure that Ulseth had time to do some healing because I'd rather just address that now.
So I got 16 from that, and now I'm using my second wind, which gives me D10 plus 8. Oh, that was 5? 13.
Marvelous. What's your hit point total at now?
Now, with all of that healing, which has been a miraculous thing, 61 plus 4 temporary.
All right. Does Holwyn want to do anything at the moment?
That is a great question. Probably just prep to have some arrows ready in case it does not immediately die.
So, okay, they're basically just standing by.
Yeah, just stand by.
Okay, we won't come back to Holwyn then. Nines, is there anything in the 2 turns that you have that you'd like to do?
I will help heal also.
Okay.
How
What
much-
sort of healing spells do you want to
Yeah,
cast?
we'll do a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Not great. You got another 15.
So you're up in the 70s now, if I remember your previous total?
Yeah, 76 plus 4. I'm almost like normal.
Okay.
So just the one.
Then Stu's going to use a Cure Wounds once more on you. You
You
heal
guys thought I
another.
wouldn't use a small box that I stole from somewhere.
Where's this small box?
I don't know.
You
I
can
just-
remove it from your inventory because it's going to be very
You heal
broken.
another 9.
I get more 9.
You get 9 more, which should put you at 85. Mm-hmm. So you're pretty much healed up.
I am pretty much healed up, which feels
Okay.
a whole lot better.
Thank
I
you.
have to say, that's much better than being mostly dead.
Unconscious.
All right. Unless you want to recover that single hit point that you... Because you have, what, 86 is your max?
Yeah.
Okay. Unless you care about recovering that single hit point, I'm going to say we can jump forward.
All right,
Yeah,
so
so go ahead 6 seconds.
I'm flying. I've been flying up for 10 or 20 seconds here to get to 200 feet or so, correct?
200 feet. Yes.
All right. And I've flown straight up, and I silently think to myself, my party's smart enough to have moved out of the way, so I drop it and break the
Okay.
crab out and release the crab from frogification and assume they haven't moved from the exact spot where I flew up directly from where
All
the
right.
box was. You guys did that, right?
Yeah, we moved.
We look up.
Yeah, you
It's like,
definitely.
I wish the sun was out right now.
'Cause we could see something then.
Okay.
What's that whistling noise?
Can crabs whistle?
Do they?
And then I want to say...
I like that you could have just.
So where
Gone
was
like
it
20
before?
feet?
Was it right there?
It was right there.
Okay, so it moves 10 feet to the north.
Okay. Is that
just
north?
like wind direction. Yep, that's north.
That's very generous of you. Did you roll?
Yes,
Okay.
I did. Well, there's
Well,
a whole.
there's-
It's a box. It's 200 feet through the air.
In the
it's
night.
not going to drop straight down.
That's fair.
Like it's just not.
And it is a big crab.
Bombers did that in World War II. If they didn't want to hit something, they would sometimes use that as the target.
Yeah, because it like they just won't fall straight down.
Yeah.
So, should I roll, should I just use a digital roll for 20d6, or are you gonna...
Nope, I'm going to do it here.
Okay.
Roll those dice.
What should we do while this is going on?
It'd be very funny. It was like,
Do
you
you guys-
did 120 damage.
Do you guys look over and realize that you...
Crap.
Ended
Did
up
I
at
just
25
kill someone? Did they talk
25
me into
damage.
murdering someone?
He didn't kill. I keep telling you, I killed them because it was my box. That was the catalyst that killed this person. Being put into a box.
Broke them out of the box. I turned them into a
think
frog.
I think the crab was the one that broke the box.
I think so.
They
crab
did this to themselves. If they
The
didn't
box?
want,
What do you mean the box? I dragged the box 200 feet in the air because you told me it'd be fine.
All right. I'm going to say the frog's HP is 1.
Yeah. But I dropped the frog form up in the air like Nines told me.
yeah, so
So it was a giant super heavy crab falling out of the sky.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know if that affects the wind trajectory.
no, it's fine.
Okay.
You drop it,
I'm just-
burst through the box. There's a crab that's a druid, and the druid, because when you polymorph something, unlike when you wild shape, it's like mental attributes of intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. They
Turns
change.
into a bird.
So this is a druid that then goes, I'm falling through the air as a crab. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my splat. And
Why didn't it just shape into something else?
there's only so many charges that someone has wild shape.
and it was trying to think of a good one while it was falling. It was like maybe
So I
it
have
could be
2 wild shape charges if they snuck in as a fly or something and then turned into a crab.
Yeah, because they were very close to us.
So
when
did
they-
this splat as a crab?
Well, at first.
Okay. They splat as a crab. That sends crab goo places because they're a crab. They then shrink back down into a human, and because magic, they do take over damage, and they're really badly messed up right now.
You told me.
Nines. Okay, Soria.
So
I'm gonna say, okay, climb speed is what you're. So like flying speed is set for like vertical and climbing ability. Diving you can go faster because you have the assistance of gravity with you. You can move at double your normal speed. It'll take you 1 round to get back down.
Okay.
But you don't have any movement remaining because you used it all to get up to this height and then release it. So unless there's anything that you want to do, like drop your wild shape and just start falling through free fall,
No.
okay, then I'm going to say it is now Nines' turn, and there is an extremely messed up looking druid just right
So,
10 feet north of you guys, right there on its back prone. That's what's going on.
Is it dead?
No, it's not dead.
I walk up to it.
thank you for not killing
It's
it.
not dead.
I go tie it up.
I tie up its broken bones with my rope. Well, wait. Let's.
Okay, this is going to be contested. They're not like some unconscious, helpless thing.
I think they sound pretty helpless right now.
So, and remember,
You're a
you are a
badger.
badger trying to tie knots.
Oh,
with
I
the
do
rope.
actually. I do
I am
remember
much
that when
better.
I try to pull my rope out. I'm like I kind of like
Oh, yeah.
I get wrapped around in it, and it looks kind of cute as I'm like. But I get out of that.
Yeah.
Let's try. I pull out my club. I can't do anything with it, but I assume it looks intimidating, even with a badger.
Sitting on top of it.
So I go up and I'm like, "You give up now, or I hit you with club."
No response.
I don't think we're gonna come out. I don't think we're going to be able to convince this person to not fight to the death.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm talking to you. You're like
Above
way,
you?
way above.
Coming down.
Hello, when you get a chance, can you tie this thing up?
They can try. Their turn's a couple turns away. So there's... Are you ending your turn?
Can I make an apple and then shove the apple into their mouth?
It'll be contested, but you can try.
Yeah, try. I don't want them casting word spells at
Somatic.
us. So
Okay.
I'm just going to shove an apple into their
Verbal
mouth.
spells.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, strength?
That's right.
Contested strength check. Yes. What'd you get?
After modifiers?
Yeah.
1.
Okay.
That's a number.
Inspiration.
So you don't get the apple in their mouth. They take a bite out of it. Now they're kind of just chewing on apple.
Oh, you can't talk with your mouth full. That's rude.
So,
Did they like the apple? It was a Granny Smith.
oh yeah, they seem to like it. So Stu's turn is up, and Stu,
So are you going to tie this guy up or something? They're distracted. They're
See.
eating right now.
I don't think that Stu's got a whole lot of abilities that are gonna help in this particular situation.
There's rope. Rope's an ability. We established that.
I cast rope.
Stu says, "Oh, sorry, I'm real bad at knots. I don't know how to. I can just like go around in circles. I can try that.
We're just going to have Hillwind do it.
Do you want to go over there with the rope? I can.
Can you assist Hillwind when they do it right?
Oh, sure, that's awesome. Doom. And a whole one's now inspired.
Okay. I'll take it. Is it Hillwind's turn yet?
It is whole one's turn.
Hillwind will go over there
Okay.
with rope
Sure.
and inspiration
Okay.
and try to tie them up.
All right. This is
Contested.
again. This is contested.
Just
Strength?
Whole one didn't roll great.
I thought I was rolling for Hillwind because you're rolling for the person.
She's rolling for 2.
You're rolling for 2.
Yeah, I mean, you go ahead. That is fair. I'll grant you that.
Nice.
Yeah.
15, so 23.
Okay. Let me make sure I get the stats right here. And yeah.
That's a pretty good tying up number.
I
would
I
think.
hope so.
Yeah.
We can't let them have a short rest, though, because they will turn into an animal and just disappear.
We'll just-
Unfortunately for you, Holwyn does not manage to
Wow.
What? They
How buff
fell.
is this druid?
as buff as Halson looks.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. There's
Olsef!
okay, so Holwyn has used their turn. Is there anything else that you'd like them to do?
I'm not even
They
sure.
have
What bonus actions does Hillwind have?
Hunter's Mark?
Which is
It's
the-
already on them!
All right. We good? We good with that?
Guess so.
Yes. I was just looking at what rope trick does, and I don't think it's that.
It's not tie up person.
That is a trick. I think it's a pretty good trick. We're just bad at it.
So who comes after Holland? The druid?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. The druid stands up and doesn't quite fully stand before they bring their two hands down on the ground and the earth underneath.
Don't we get an attack opportunity if they're getting up?
Not if they're standing up. You have to leave your like area of control.
Just getting up from prone doesn't. Unfortunately.
Now, you want to talk to this person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be great.
I landed, right? You said on my turn?
You're not landed yet.
Oh, okay.
Because
this
you-
is just where I am in the air.
We haven't gotten back around to you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep, that's right. You go last.
So, Holland, Stu, and Ulseth. I will need those three to make a dexterity saving throw.
You said me and Hillman?
Yes.
No.
Oh, no.
No, it's you're the
Holland,
only.
Stu, and Ulseth.
Well, then I'll roll for Hillman.
13.
Okay, you fail.
That's a surprise.
You take 86 damage.
Yeah, I can do that.
Dex save 15 for Hillman.
Okay. Stu and Holland both make it. And as they slam their hands down, the whole earth in that 20-foot cube becomes like all like bubbly and starts sprouting up and throwing rocks and crap all over the place at you. You take...
It's a lot more dice than I want to hear.
Okay, you take 29 damage. And Holwyn and Stu take half of that,
14.
rounded down 14 damage.
They're all still upright?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Stu's still upright, and Holwyn should be just fine.
29, you say. Okay.
Yes, 29.
Yes, you have to update Hillman's HP. I can't access that, so.
And then...
They misty step away.
they don't have Misty Step.
Good. That's a Fae thing that I have.
They will... Yeah, they are going to try to step away, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from Holwyn.
And 9s.
And 9s, yes.
I bite their leg, non-lethally.
Go ahead.
Rabbit. Rabbit bite.
Like, ah! That is 13.
Yeah, you hit.
You said a D6
Yeah.
plus my strength.
Strength plus your strength, yes.
Then 2 from my
Hey.
3.
Hey, that's 2 damage that wasn't done otherwise.
Killed them.
I non-lethally. You don't kill someone if you bite them in the ankle.
Is Holwyn taking an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, they are also going to bite their ankle.
Their own ankle.
They're going to fire arrows at their
Point blank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like at their. Well, they have their bow out. It's magic.
Okay, so they loose an arrow.
Yeah, at their ankle or something. Kneecap. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Well, it looks like they're going to take an arrow in the knee.
And it's ice freezes them, right? That you can't kill anyone with ice, right?
Yeah,
At least I hope not with the storm that's coming.
The snowstorm.
Okay.
All I could think of is they take an arrow in the knee. It's an ice arrow, and then I'm going, yeah, icy to dull the pain and hot to relax away.
Well, the first part
That's all I can think right now.
Yeah.
is 12 piercing,
Very good.
5 ice,
Okay.
3 hunter's mark.
And boy, that dude.
Non-lethally. Just take the leg right off
Yes, the famous non-lethal arrow.
to the knee. It just gives you a career change.
With icy damage, it freezes and shatters.
Yeah, the ankle.
Thunk into the knee, as you keep saying. and they are hurt, but continue to move 30 feet that way.
Can you just tackle them?
And that's their turn. So Soria, you can now land. I'm going to say that you can land within 20 feet of
My current location.
your current location.
Wasn't I supposed to get a turn sometime in there?
Yes. Did I skip you?
Oh yeah, you did. I
must
go
have skipped
at
you.
when do I think
I
I
apologize.
think you got screwed up because we got to attack when it was their turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
So
screwed
it's
up.
not my turn yet. It's also.
It's Ulseth's turn. We're going to rewind the clock on that a little bit, and
Yeah.
Ulseth, you're going to get to go now. I apologize for missing you.
Do
on
I
your
go
turn.
before them or after?
You would go before.
Well,
yes.
then they have to be back where they were.
And they are.
And all that damage is gone.
And all that damage is gone.
Go hit him in the back of the head.
I'm going to go hit him in the back of the head. Very lethally.
With the side of
No,
your
well,
blade.
what?
Very lethal.
No, I attack the druid, and I get a
With the flat of your blade.
the flat of my with the hilt of my sword
The flaming hilt.
with the flaming hilt. I get a 26.
That hits. I know how we got screwed up because you got wrapped up into trying to tie him up. And then you
I
had,
get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
and
get it.
and Hoban tried to do it, and
And that's-
I'm not going to bother because they're standing up now.
They're technically prone at this moment.
Oh, so you get advantage.
Yeah, because we had to rewind all of that, and the damage that he did with that spell is all undone too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, there's a
Oh.
lot of backwards.
I did
Yeah.
did eight
Yeah, because
eight
that,
slashing and 3 non-lethal fires.
Just say it's not lethal.
okay. So your first attack does 11 damage total.
Yeah.
See, these are the Ulseth rolls that I'm used to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice moderate damage.
My second attack. Well, let's see. What's the worst I could possibly do with 2 d20s?
0.
You could-
You had. You said that's the worst you,
You
could
could
do,
roll
and you
both
have
of your
several
D-
skills that are in the
You
negative.
could roll both your d20s off the table and lose them forever.
I could. That would have been better.
Did you get 2 1s?
No, I got a 1 and a 2.
See,
Oh,
that's
that's
like
not
the
so
worst
bad.
you
Plus
could
7,
do.
so I got an 8 and a 9.
it's prone.
And-
You still have your inspiration?
No. No, I used that a long time ago, and my luck.
I probably should have given you more inspiration.
But I can use my short sword.
Oh yeah, that
Oh, I'm still at advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
you're
they're
still
prone.
at advantage. Yes, but the 8 didn't hit.
No.
They rolled.
Sure. it did.
Somehow you found dirt.
They rolled.
24.
Yes, that will hit.
That does 8 slashing damage and 3 cold damage.
You've made them chilly.
Yes.
Okay,
Icy on the knee.
that and then hot roll to relax it away. So is that the end of your turn, or is there anything else you'd like to do with movement? Because you've used your bonus action and your standard action.
No, I don't want to move anymore.
Okay, now it's Holwyn's turn. What do you want Holwyn to do?
Okay, they're still prone. We can try tying them up this time.
Yep, you can try tying him up
Strength check.
still. Yeah.
Or you just want to try knocking them out at this point. I can't imagine they have that much HP.
I'm a bird. Call. When I turn into an animal, you guys have to make decisions without me.
Oh my god, we're just going to try tying them up.
Okay, contested
Somehow
strength
you
check.
kill them while tying them up.
That's
Oh, no, wait, they didn't use the inspiration.
Yep.
my.
One.
Yeah,
that's,
that's one of my rolls. Yeah.
15.
Nope. They are not tied up. That's Holwyn's standard action. They have a bonus action and movement.
I think they're just going to stand there.
Okay. Then to uncomplicate the remainder of this, they will execute their turn in the same fashion that they did last time with the same results. So as they run, you bite them. Holwyn takes an action to shoot them. They are now dead with an arrow through their chest.
I thought we shot them in the knee. The non-lethal shoot them in the knee.
There's no such thing as a non-lethal arrow.
It's called a shooting him in the knee. There's no...
It's a ranger. He can aim really well, don't you think?
That's what they're good at.
Okay, well.
Well, they're dead now.
They're
Yeah.
dead.
They're dead. How's the other battle going?
Oh, they're over there celebrating, and there's a whole bunch of dead druids over there now.
Great.
Yeah.
I land.
Seth, grab that corpse.
I land, drop my bird form, and say, "Good, you knocked them out. Let's tie them up."
Yeah.
And I walk.
Ellen, tie this one up. We do that.
Uh-huh.
We do that. We put him up against the
stone.
tree. I will now use
Interrogation.
my interrogation techniques as I silently cast Speak with Dead.
I would like to insight check this suspicious behavior.
Okay. You auto fail because this is so preposterous.
Even for Dice and Dungeons?
This is so
Seriously?
preposterous that no one is going to believe that you're interrogating them. But you can use Speak with Dead.
Okay, we actually killed them, Zoria? No, we killed them. You didn't kill them. If that makes you feel better.
So it's fine.
Yeah, it's illegal.
You saved our lives.
I saved your life. That's
guess
for
we-
sure.
Yes,
Can't
that is.
speak
You're
with
about to
that.
get torn
Okay.
in half by a.
Which I assume they're not gonna be very cooperative, but we'll try.
I
Who
turn.
are you?
Which one are you casting it on?
The one we just killed.
Okay. Bruiser.
Who's Bruiser? You guys know?
Never heard of Bruiser.
You guys have any specific questions you want?
Why did you attack us?
Why did you attack us?
Payment.
Should we find out how much it costs to attack us?
I'm sure that's what you and ask who hired them.
How much should they pay you to kill us?
Dang it.
$20,000.
Don't you think that's kind of low for how much it costs to kill us?
I do now.
Ask who hired them.
Well, next time you get a chance, you should ask for a higher wage, don't you think?
Good idea. That's it.
No one grab that other body!
Search the bodies for the
Okay.
20,000.
All right.
We searched.
So you go get another corpse.
I guess Speak for Dead on this one.
Okay.
You're
How
using
many-
all your spell slots.
How many charges do you have left of that
Speak
today?
of Dead, none.
Okay.
After.
Yeah.
You can always
let-
upcast it.
I guess I can upcast it. I do have level 4 after this. Who sent you guys?
Hired.
Just hired? Well, not very helpful.
That's not a
But-
question.
It's not an answer. What kind of answer
I
is
asked
that?
how they were hired.
How were you hired?
Contract with guild.
Which guild? That's a good question.
Yeah.
You pull. Let me take a look at this and see if they'd be willing to divulge this to you.
I mean, they're dead. There's no honor among mercenaries when you're dead.
League of Shadows.
Where can we find the League of Shadows?
everywhere.
Well, it'll be easy to find them. Anything else you want to know?
Yeah, what is Graston Balim?
What's their name?
What? I reached in. Do they have like a wallet?
No identifying information, no money, only only the clothes that they were wearing,
hired.
and this one. Did you grab?
This guy.
You
Or
grabbed
the
it. Yeah,
caster.
which guy did you grab?
Let's go. The top one.
This one?
I assume the caster's going to be the smart one. Maybe we can ask them the best question.
They're all casters, technically.
Well,
So only the clothes that they were wearing and a decent looking sword.
we should take this one.
Ask when they were hired
When were you hired?
to kill us.
To kill us. Specifically. Us. This group. That you just tried to kill. And failed at.
2 days passed.
I feel like we have a mole in our group.
Yeah, because we didn't arrive until just now. How would they?
We
know
arrived.
we were even coming?
We spent.
Yeah, when did we go into the portal?
You've spent 2 nights.
2 days.
So it would have. They were hired
You
when
have-
we arrived.
No, they were hired
You
when we
have
left.
been here. This is your. You've completed 3 days through here. This is your 3rd night.
So when we left the first.
When we left.
2 days ago would have been when you were in Halscom.
Performing.
After your first night's sleep, that would have been the day of the performance.
The day of the performance, they were hired.
Yeah, before we even left.
So can you talk to this last one?
Yeah, we can upcast. It doesn't give any bonuses, but...
You have 1 more, if I'm counting correctly. I think I've only counted 4.
One more question.
I think you have 1 more question.
Okay. Ask. Who hired them? Or,
The League of
Yeah, League
The
of
League-
Shadows did that.
I thought they were. Aren't they the League
No,
of
they
Shadows?
were hired by the League of
They were
Shadows.
contracted with the League of Shadows. Ask maybe what druid circle they part of?
What druid circles are you a part of?
No circles.
Are you more of a square guy? And he disappeared.
It's the end of the spell.
Okay.
Do
Grab
we-
this body, grab the other one.
Do we have anything else we can think to ask?
No.
Who are the League of Shadows?
I mean, there's plenty of corpses. If we really want, we can take a long rest and question the other ones. As long as they have a mouth.
True. There's all the other druids.
Save a spell slot just in case.
Yeah,
fine.
just in case.
Fine.
Search
Okay.
all the bodies for the 20,000.
No matter how many bodies you search, you find nothing but the decent weapons that all of them carried, which are a combination of daggers and short swords,
Yeah, just put them all in the bag.
and then their clothes. There is no
It would
money.
be-
There's no identifying marks on any of them, and no insignias. It's all very, very well cloak and dagger.
It would be very silly to carry a huge sack of gold around your neck into battle.
Why would you carry it around your neck?
Like it's like a.
Yeah. But
Isn't that what you're doing right
And
now?
I mean, typically, assassination jobs get paid when completed.
no.
So if
We should go impersonate them and collect the money.
and they can impersonate us,
Okay, now we have to ask where they're supposed to collect the money.
we should have asked that when I had spell
There's
slot.
nothing bad ever happens when you try and collect on an assassination job against yourself.
Yeah, that'd be great. Why not do that?
That would be one way to find
Maybe
the
we
League of
should
Shadows.
ask Soloth questions when he gets back.
Maybe.
Maybe he's a mole.
I don't think he has them all.
Like, none of these have any, like, no scars, no weird moles, no...
I mean, they have
No
like scars
glyphs.
and birthmarks and stuff on them, but they mean nothing to you.
Wait, they could have just turned into moles.
We look on the ground for moles. Are there more moles?
Not that you notice.
Okay.
Thank God.
All right, so you want me to save the spell slot?
Just in case
We
there's
can attack
another
the
wave.
I don't know, let's go over to the Smenda 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Serpent is 5.
Well, we
Well,
take
when we combine them, when we get the full set.
When Stu gets, yeah.
I mean, isn't Stu part of the Midnight Brunch now?
No.
We adopted him. He's ours now. He ate our pancakes. That means he's ours.
I am glad that I made the choice to give you guys stew for this one, because it would have been really nasty without stew.
Yeah, without that healing.
Yes.
All right. Well, we go over to talk to the Menda 6 who's celebrating.
Yeah, they're they've cracked open a couple of
Skulls.
beers. They're drinking, celebrating their victory.
How many did you guys take out?
Let's see, 8.
Yeah, we did 11.
Oh, nice. No, that was good.
Hey, you guys get any close calls?
Well, a couple of hairy moments, but nothing too bad.
We had to rescue Stu a few times, so, you owe us. Wink.
Well, appreciate you guys keeping an eye on Stu. I'm sure he helped out over there. Didn't want to wind up like Slaz. He lost a whisker.
That would be bad, I assume.
Wait, the guy who had the one hair?
Did he lose his one hair?
No.
Okay.
No, that's a different guy.
Okay, good.
Okay. It's
'Cause
like
that's the one side story I really care about.
that you're really invested. So, did you interrogate any of them?
No.
Oh.
Why not?
They're dead.
Don't you speak with dead?
No.
Not one of you?
Stu, did you pick that up? Don't gotta speak with dead.
What kind of utility spells do you guys have?
Stu heals us a lot.
Do you guys have any spells?
They all, throw a giant sword over their shoulder. Nah.
Oh, they're more of the Ulsa type.
The slashy Bernie type.
Yeah.
At this moment, Prayel has, by the way, been kind of running around.
Screaming.
Being a doctor.
No, being a doctor, tending to wounds, checking you all out, examining you. Staying out of combat because he's not going to be a whole lot of good in combat. That's not his specialty.
Hey, Prael.
Yeah,
Soloth have any moles?
not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Aren't you a little concerned they ran off with all the D4Cs?
And then we were attacked.
I mean, we knew that this mission was highly dangerous and that we'd be under close observation.
What if Soloth and the divorcees were also attacked?
How would we ever know?
Well, if they don't come back, we could guess.
At that moment, Soloth walks back with the divorcees. They all look like they've been through a fire. They're kind of a bit charred. They've got soot and ash on them.
We should.
And Soloth just goes, well, that was fucked.
Soloth?
Yeah.
Is that really you, or are you a mole?
What? No.
What
No,
did we
someone-
dress up as for our photo together?
What?
What did we dress up as for our photo we took all together?
I don't remember. What do you...
Dang it, that does sound like Soloff.
It's like a week ago.
Yeah, that was 2 months ago in real life. I don't remember.
It was pirates.
The pirates.
Checks out.
So I was mostly dead.
That
Great
sucks.
icebreaker.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Were you attacked by druids too?
No, but someone knew we were coming. And they were ready for us.
So
Tried to kill all of us, set the whole damn building on fire while we were still inside it. And now I think everyone's running around trying to find a whole bunch of arsonists, and they think we're it.
Why does everyone look at me when you say that? I haven't set the
Soloth's
building on fire in weeks.
Soloth, the fire ganassi, is looking over at you like, I remember our first mission. you set like 6 buildings on fire.
Yeah, it's like efficient. These guys only set 1 building on fire. They suck.
Are you familiar with the League of Shadows?
I always thought that was just a myth.
Like the Thieves Guild.
Yeah. Well, that myth almost killed us.
There's
You.
supposed to be a
Me, anyway.
there's supposed to be a
Not you,
mercenary
just me.
guild just like us. So they've got, wages, contracts, groups, reputations, just like we operate.
Yes.
They even have their own guild houses, supposedly.
I wonder what they serve at their buffet.
But it's all about assassinations, murder,
Eyeballs or something.
theft. And I'm not talking about like, go burglarize this place. I mean, go steal secret military weaponry.
And pies?
Secret military pie.
But I always figured they were just, cheap and fun talk.
Ah.
I'd never seen any real evidence of it. Why do you bring it up?
Well, these druids who are dead
We're
were
contracted
hired by the League of Shadows.
to kill
Unless they
us.
lied to us.
It is possible they lied. I'm guessing you speak with Dad.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah, I know. So they could be lying, but the more scary proposition is they could be telling the truth.
So we have a evil, mysterious assassin guild out for our heads. What's the
Not
protocol with guilds if you fail a mission? Do they just go, okay, contract nullified, or do they double down on it?
Depends on what the contract is. Say you guys are hired for a job, and you're hired to go and retrieve some long-lost artifact from some deep, dark dungeon.
We should be doing that instead of all this.
If you don't manage to retrieve it, they'll probably just repost the job for someone else to take up.
So we should expect...
But, if it's something that can't be done again, well, it's not going to get reposted.
So we should expect assassination attempts further down the road.
Perhaps whoever sent them seems to be bold enough to send them here in Costyria.
Well,
Maybe it'll be different in other places.
Who are our enemies? The Voice. The Grotfells.
The voice seems petty, but not exactly murderous, at least
Yeah.
in an assassination
They
way.
would have tried to kill us with dire badgers just to drive home the point. So I think probably not the Voice.
Or maybe an airship.
Yeah.
Maybe some sort of super train that has like
Pull one
cannons
pipes
on
in.
it.
We did manage to piss off and murder a lot of Grotfells,
That's-
so
yeah.
they
Probably.
seem fairly likely.
And they have a lot of money.
They do have a lot of money and a lot of connections.
Yeah.
They're a dragon family, after all.
yeah.
Well, we should probably ask if we were the target or if it was this group that was the target.
Okay.
You want to talk to the last guy?
I guess. Soloth, do you have any pertinent questions to ask?
No,
Oh, okay.
Really?
So,
I'm just as in the dark about this as you guys.
That sounds like a thing a mole would say to deflect.
so you are Zoloth. They said that they were hired 2 days ago so that they knew then that we were coming here before we even left.
Someone might have told them about the mission.
Well, let's find out if they're trying to kill us or if they're trying to stop the mission.
Okay.
Well,
Grab the last corpse.
Since every single person here had someone try to kill them tonight, I think we can safely rule out anyone who's part of this group leaking it.
That would be a ruse and a cover.
Because they didn't seem to distinguish between any of us. And if there was someone who was trying to turn on us, well, they likely wouldn't have been involved in that fight. And how would they be distinguished from the rest of us? So I'm not thinking that it's anyone here. But it's possible someone could have overheard the plans while we were discussing it back in the capital.
But I'm so subtle and quiet.
Now yell at that corpse.
For all we know, it could have been a druid hiding as a cricket.
I I might have been, but why would I hide as a cricket? You tell me stuff all the time.
We take great pains to keep things that are supposed to be secret. But nothing can be perfectly hidden.
From crickets.
Not from the crickets. These were all druids, too.
Yeah,
But none were crickets.
not at the
Wait, we
moment.
all get quiet for a second.
Chirp, chirp.
So we can safely say the Grotfells are a possibility. What about the Tishiranoon?
Tishiranoon?
Oh, yes.
I mean,
We've managed to cross their path, although they've never struck me as the assassination type, but who knows?
yeah. I mean, we're also in their territory right now, right?
There was the forge.
Yeah, yeah,
Part of the Tishiranoon.
yeah, but like,
And some weird looking tabaxi joining them.
yeah. But, you're a badger.
Yeah.
A good thing now you're safe.
I'm just checking on everyone. No one dead out here, right? I heard big kerfuffle. I was in the middle of snack.
Well, I don't think he would betray us.
That's fair.
Did anyone
We'll
try
take
to
away
kill?
his money flow.
Did anyone try to kill you?
Not that I saw. I was intent.
Intent on what?
Eating a snack.
Oh,
Intent on top of Nine's bed.
Hey, that was my bed.
Now is mine.
That was my bed. You sleep in.
He was eating the snacks in your
You
bed.
are a small badger. Won't be bothered by few crumbs.
That's why I get nice big bed.
Exactly. Spread crumbs around is fine.
No, you get crumbs off my bed.
when he is on your bed, a crumb is on your bed.
I did not get crumbs off your bed. I got the crumbs on your bed.
We'll get them off bed.
How can I do that? Crumbs are so difficult to remove.
You take sheets off. You grab broom.
I don't have broom.
There's plenty of broom in there.
Besides, I'm currently having a mage hand crumble cookies over it.
Why are you doing that? That's what you're running perfectly good cookies.
I thought you would enjoy being able to snack while you doze.
I do that anyway. I have a knife that makes food.
I did not know about the knife
You
that
know
makes
that knife
food.
makes food. We talk about that all the time.
Can it make cookies?
It does this process good at making ingredients for cookies, and I make her cook cookies.
Yes, but it cannot make cookies. I broke the cookies over your bed. So now you can constantly find little treats everywhere.
I want the full big treat. I just want the one.
Yes, but isn't it fun to go on like little adventure looking
Now
for
it gets
treats?
stuck in fur, and then I have food and fur, and I can't eat the food and fur.
Yes, but you can get around, clean it, and save it for later.
That's not the problem. The problem is now there's fur all over my cookies.
So, I was always wondering, but now I know how the cookie crumbles.
Yes, with mage hand over my bed, and you won't stop it. You're doing it right now. I can see the hand.
Yes, I know.
It waved at me. Why would you do that?
It is friendly hand.
You gave me middle finger. You gave it extra limbs to do that.
No, I did not give you the finger. It gave you classic tabaxi greeting.
Hey, let's stop. Make it go poof somewhere.
Okay. It stops breaking cookies over your bed.
And
You feel some crumbs falling on top of your head.
I summon my mage hand, and I slap his mage hand away.
It's not a good joke, brother. This is so fun. I'm going back to bed. Good night.
You get out of my tent. That's where my bed is.
It's my tent.
Then kick him out.
No.
Thank you for allowing me to stay. You're a great friend of family, Soria.
Of course. I figure 9's is small enough you guys can share.
Yes, of course. What a wonderful idea. I just like to sleep on my back. You can put a pillow on stomach and he can rest on top.
Ooh.
Sorry, give me your bed as I cast suggestion.
What kind of save is it?
And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
I don't even have to save.
I know, we'll pick that up next time.
Beginning at the Well, that was a good way to end it.
You guys have a mystery, as clearly your cover has been blown.
And where did he get all those cookies?
That is not a mystery.
That wasn't.
I have been hiding cookies all over the tent.
So, I hope you guys had fun.
Oh.
Truly almost dying.
Yes.
Yeah.
It got
you
me
went
down to
unconscious.
exactly 0.
I had fun with these druids. Thought they made for a good combat.
That was pretty good
I hope
combat.
you all enjoyed ear watching it. And I listening to it. And until next time, remember, stay safe. We love you. Bye-bye.